share when the answers are clear.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Red skins.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's laying them out there for us to see.
That sounds like our first date kit.
Ever shared a lustful evening with a Muslim woman?
Hail Satan.
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
I'm here. I'm a pioneer. This is extremely filthy. I'm primitive. I'm real. I know the enemy. I like to eat. Oh, I gotta do what you say.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. My name is Kevin Holly, and I am your host tonight, and I also took a nervous poop right before we started the show. Welcome,
that's the
everybody.
first time in a while.
We got Holland in the house, my co-host extraordinaire, beautician to the stars. What's up, Holland?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fantabulous, Holland. Fantabulous.
Oh, it's Karen's birthday. Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday, Karen. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, Holland. I'm excited.
Me too.
I brought content. Look at this
I
content
thought
that I
you
got
said
here.
we were going to say something else.
I have so much content. Yeah, I got a lot of other things, too.
I know.
Hell yeah. We're going to have a great time. It is Wednesday night, the eve of the insurrection. Oh, no. The eve of the insurrection. Holland, are you
Yes.
familiar with the insurrection?
No, I'm not.
Well, tonight is the eve of the insurrection.
My chair is messed up. Who was sitting here?
You were. It's a fixed chair. How's it messed up?
No.
I don't get it. Tonight, Holland,
Yes.
it is Insurrection Eve.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What's insurrection? Is that the new word for tonight?
No.
It should be.
No, that's for tomorrow night.
Oh.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We have a phone number if you'd like to interact with us, 727-550-7886. Also, we have a chat room available. If you're listening to us on the Internet Radio Network, irnbroadcast.com, welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy it. You can also watch us streaming on all of your favorite social media streaming stations. We're on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, twitch.com/The Kevin Holly Show. And with those streaming services, we do have a chat room available. It doesn't matter which one you're watching us on. You can chat us up in the chat room, and I will see your chats, and I will interact with you. So will Holland throughout the show. We got Dave the drummer. We got Lawrence Ross in the chat. Shane B. Josh, what's up?
Hey.
Happy hump day. Hell yeah, man. Lot of good stuff to get to. Guess what today is actually, Holland?
It's Wednesday. It's Karen's birthday.
It's besides those two awesome things.
What?
It is the first show
In
of
the new
2022.
Yes.
Yeah, our first show. I mean, we started the show in August of 2015, so technically we've been in our 7th year already, but it's the actual year of our 7th year. Just put those anywhere.
This is my second New Year's here.
Hell yeah. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, so that being said, the word of the day today, Holland?
Yes?
I know you've been waiting for this since you got here.
Oh, you...
What?
All right. I can't imagine. What?
The word of the day is...
Distalfink.
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 Damn, let me think.
What do you think distalfink means?
Okay, it's something distant, probably unreal.
Distalfink.
Fink.
Hmm.
Let's see what our chat people say.
Distalfink.
All right.
I don't feel like waiting for him, Holland.
Damn it! You already know. You always pick the words, so you probably already read it.
I do show prep.
Distalfink.
If you were a smart woman, well, I mean, I know you're smart, but if you were a little smarter...
If I wasn't a blonde, you mean?
Well, I mean, it's more of a platinum tinsel type purple, but yeah.
Okay.
Lesbian blonde, I like to call it. If you were a betting woman...
Wish.
If you were a betting woman, you would have looked up the word of the day before the show started, and then you would just pretend like you didn't know and just say it. That's what I would do.
I didn't say it.
Yeah. Like, it's been over a year now.
Okay.
You would think you'd catch on by now and figure out what
But
the word of the day
I don't know what
is.
the word is going to be.
But you can go on the same dictionary.com just like I do, and you could figure it out before the show starts.
I'm not a cheater, so I'm not doing it.
You don't have to be a cheater. Well, okay, I guess you would be a cheater, but you could pretend like you didn't cheat, right? Right? And then like, boom, you know it. And I'm like shocked, like, wow, she knows what this word means.
Sometimes I do. Have you been surprised? Sometimes I honestly do.
Know, yeah. A couple weeks ago, you nailed it, yeah. I forget what word it was.
It was a Greek word. Of course I knew it.
It was bukakelava.
No, it
I'm
was...
pretty sure it was bukakelava.
Baklava.
Bukakelava.
Baklava.
Whatever. Wow, looking in the chat's already blowing up. Karen says, I'm here, had a conference call with the Florida driver's ed teacher for my soon-to-be 15-year-old. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, just go ahead and play that real loud. Do that.
I thought it was off. I'm sorry, babe.
Distalfink.
She's been drinking, Karen. It's her birthday.
No, I haven't.
No, Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she has.
Everybody's favorite parody account person, who the hell is this person? Pakistani DJ Snack Bar in the chat says, it's a vigorously used glass tube you insert into a penis. Now, I don't think that's what a distalfink is.
Distalfink.
No, I'm going to say it has something to do with...
Axel in the chat says, if I'm not right, it's German for a bird.
Distalfink.
Axel's very close. Aurora in the chat says, hey, y'all.
Fink
what's
would
up?
be a bird. That makes sense. Distalfink. Is it a,
Distalfink.
Fuck it. I don't know.
Distalfink.
Karen is a ripe, young 29 years old today. Don in the chat, he says, good evening, happy new year. Distalfink means happiness.
Distalfink.
Nope. Are you ready for what it is? Axel was closest. It is a stylized bird motif, traditional in Pennsylvania German art. Axel, you know what? I'm going to give it to him. Axel nailed it. It's a bird, and it's German, sort of.
Distalfink.
So, I don't know. Hunter Biden would probably know this, because he's an artist now. I mean, let's think about that for just a moment. I don't want to get too political at all on the show anymore. I mean, there will be some times, of course, especially tomorrow when we talk about the insurrection.
Why can't we talk about that tonight? You're going to keep us all in suspense.
I mean, we could talk a little bit about it, but...
You know what? And listen, since I'm not a cheater, I'm not going to look it up, because I'm just going to...
What? Look what up? Distalfink? I just told you what it is!
No! God...
What are you're not going to look it up?
Insurrection.
How do you not? You're okay. I've been told I go too political on a comedy show. You've been here over a year, and you don't know what the insurrection was?
I don't remember.
The insurrection.
I don't remember.
How could you not remember? That's a weak-ass excuse. I don't remember.
I'm trying to...
You just don't know, which is sad.
I know the word because I know it's been discussed.
You know why you don't know, Holland? Because it really was not an insurrection. An insurrection...
Wait,
well, let's go ahead and look it up.
Is it kind of like a resurrection?
No.
Like Jesus?
No. Not at all.
Insurrection.
Here, I have the definition of insurrection right here.
Okay.
Why doesn't it play?
Insurrection.
It's an act or instance of rising in revolt, rebellion, or resistance against civil authority or an established government. So last year...
Oh, you shouldn't be talking about this.
No, it's okay. You asked, and it's important.
I know, but...
It's very important. And there is a little bit of humor to it,
All right,
okay?
let's hear it.
Well, it really wasn't an insurrection. So... after the real insurrection last year, which was the eve of Election Day, when they stopped counting the votes in the 5 swing states and tallied up all the cheating they did all week and named Joe Biden our president, that was the real insurrection. Okay, but that's probably why you're not familiar with
I
it
don't know.
because it didn't really happen.
Shane B is saying Capitol riot, Holland.
Yeah, remember the riot at the Capitol last year?
Yes.
Yeah. So that happened tomorrow last year.
Okay.
Okay. You know what's more important on January 6th? The Epiphany that happens every year in Tarpon Springs.
Is it so cold?
The Epiphany happens every year in Tarpon Springs, where a gaggle, if you will, of
it's just boys.
Of Greek
Just
boys.
some boys.
Yeah, 18-year-old Greek boys.
Oh,
or young
16
men.
to 18.
Whatever.
But,
They, it is a huge... Okay, so Tarpon Springs is the largest gathering of Orthodox Greeks in the world besides
Not
Athens.
in the world.
Besides Greece itself.
Now, is it
What do you
really?
mean, yes.
Is
I
it
worked,
really?
I worked there for 14 years. Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. So
in the world, except for Athens.
Except for Athens, Greece. Yes. There's
and
more,
Thessaloniki.
There's whatever. I don't know. I've never been to Greece. I do enjoy a bukkake leva once in a while.
Shut up.
So, but okay. So I think that is way more important because that was real every year back. I don't know how many millions of years. Okay, that has happened in Tarpon Springs. Yeah.
Yes.
So, you have these young Greek men, boys, that are all in these little lifeboats that are rafted together in the bayou, in Spring Bayou, right there in beautiful downtown Tarpon Springs.
It's like a
Florida.
roundabout, kind of, right?
Yeah,
Would you say?
it's a spring bayou, for real.
Okay.
And it's like 72 degrees because it's a spring, And
I got married right there before. It's very pretty.
Marriage number 12. So
shut up, bitch.
so they have the Orthodox priest, if you will bless this giant white cross and then throw it in the water, and then all the boys jump out of the boats and they go and they dive for it, and whoever comes up with the cross is blessed with good luck for the rest of the year. Then they parade him on their shoulders around town. They bring him to the sponge docks, and it's a big celebration.
And he's just like, I want a towel.
It's probably 100,000. Yeah, they snap him with a towel and then make him jump for it, because it's Greek, But anyway, so
and they throw some dishes at him and call it a night.
No, but so that is a real event. That is a beautiful event, and it happens every year. There's probably 100,000 people that congregate to the Sponge Docks, to Tarpon Springs, just for that event.
That's true.
It is a huge deal. And it's been stained since last year because of this made-up insurrection that didn't happen. You can't call it an insurrection when nobody was arrested for insurrection. If people were going to overthrow the government in a coup, okay, on that day, okay, they would be armed. There would be trucks full of guys with guns and all the Proud Boys. There'd be thousands of people trying to really overtake the government. But guess what happened? It was just a peaceful demonstration where a couple hundred assholes were escorted into the Capitol building. They didn't break in. The Capitol Police let them in. President Trump asked Nancy Pelosi to get 20,000 National Guardsmen, and she said no. And now there's this committee, and they're all trying to investigate just to stain Trump's name and to stain Republicans and just make the big deal out of it. It's going to be all over the news tomorrow. It's going to be a bunch of BS. But and they're going to have all these text messages between Ted Cruz and Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump but they're not going to have the text messages. Yeah, whatever. Ivanka, you stop talking over me. No, but they're not going to have the text messages between Nancy Pelosi and the Sergeant of Arms or any of that stuff. So it's obviously a ridiculous committee that's just total propaganda. That being said, all of that's happening is staining the event that's really important tomorrow, and that is the Epiphany. That is a worldwide known event. That is a beautiful event. It brings people together. It's sure, it's a religious event, and not everybody's religious, but it is still a traditional Greek and American event that should be all over the news. And it's going to be stained by this BS committee BS. They're going to, the insurrection, all these people tried to kill AOC. They tried to kill Mike Pence. No, they didn't. They didn't even have any weapons. We'll get into it tomorrow. But it pisses me off. So anyway, that being said, looking at this chat, the real insurrection happens at my vigorously used Couch Factory testing facility. Thank you, Pakistani snack bar. Karen says, the movie that our babysitter made me watch when I was 5 made me hate birds forever. Not so much anymore. She must be talking about The Birds, the Alfred Hitchcock
that.
movie. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Hey, I love birds, man. I'm a bird watcher. Dude.
You know what?
You killed a bird.
Shut up.
You did.
Like you haven't.
I never killed a bird.
Like you haven't. No, you know what?
You killed a very special
So I'll
bird.
tell you what. Brian and I sit on the back porch a lot, and we just observe the birds and the ducks.
And that's like your effort to redeem yourself.
No,
as
we're
a
not
bird
trying to. We're
you're
not
a bird murderer.
We're not trying to redeem ourselves.
Bird murderer.
As we get older,
Yeah.
like we just hang out and like,
What's-
man, isn't it funny? We used to hang out and look at stupid shit, and now we're like appreciating nature. I said because we're
You
old, Brian.
Old ass MFer.
We are old.
But you still murdered a protected bird.
I wouldn't call it murder.
A sandhill crane. You murdered it with
Kevin,
a deadly
I'm
weapon.
known for like these animals always
Bird killer.
run at my. No, listen, I had one running. I had one fly into my window in my new van. I had a
You had a van?
Chrysler Town and Country. I have
Oh,
4
okay.
freaking kids. What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck?
had a soccer mom van.
I had a soccer mom
You
van.
had a Children
I
of God
wish-
van.
No.
I'm sorry.
That was something else.
It's kind of funny though.
Those were Volkswagens.
You're a birderer, says Aurora. That's pretty good. A bird murderer.
A birderer. Well, listen,
Birderer.
I've killed every animal.
What?
Except for, I'll tell you.
You ever?
May I?
Yeah.
Or no, I don't want to interrupt you.
No. How many birds have you killed? And don't give me that crap.
I don't know how many, but a lot. I've killed 3 raccoons. My first kill was a raccoon. That was my first. Listen where I was. I was driving down the road maintained by the KKK. What's the name of that road, Kevin? You know it.
Lake Drive. Randall Drive.
Close to the lake.
I don't know. Just tell me.
Moon Lake.
Moon Lake Road. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
It's
on.
a
I'm on
bigger
Moon-
road now.
I'm on Moon Lake Road, and my father always taught me that. Hey, if an animal is in your way, don't try to swerve out of the way to avoid it, because you're just gonna get yourself hurt.
Or you'll hit a bus full of nuns or something like that, and
But this
just
is-
kill the bird.
Well,
or
this
the
is
raccoon.
back in the day. Like I was like 17, and I'm driving down the road, and I'm on Moon Lake Road, and this raccoon stops in front of me, looks at me, and I fucking ran over it. I was so upset. I drove to the nearest payphone, and I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, I just killed a raccoon. Should I go back? He goes like, No.
No, you're in Moon Lake. They like that.
It's like just keep going.
Was it
Someone
was
will
it
eat
a blackbird?
No. But I've killed snakes, 3 actually. The worst was the Yorkie.
What?
Oh,
You killed a Yorkie?
I did.
Jesus Christ!
No,
what?
but it wasn't my fault. Kevin, I was on Embassy.
I'm reporting
I
this.
was on Embassy near Ridge Road. All right, it's a residential area. I wasn't driving fast, but someone just let their freaking $5,000 Yorkie just not on a leash running out into the street. But it happened so quickly. It was like you ever do something really terrible and it's
No.
all in slow motion.
Nope, not me. No.
No, Kevin.
Hold on a second. What?
Come out with your hands up. Holland, you are under arrest for murdering.
You're a birderer. You killed a Yorkie. Who does
I
that?
was terrible. I was crying. She was crying. I said, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, I don't know.
Wait. She was crying. Was somebody walking
The
it when you hit it?
the owner was outside. But she just let the freaking dog run out in the front.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I guess it's a clean kill.
what was I supposed to? What was that? What's that road? Nova Scotia. It was on the corner of Nova Scotia and Embassy.
Yeah.
So it was right there on the road. But you know what? She had a fenced-in backyard. What the fuck?
Well, dogs get out.
No, she was like letting it run
If
around.
there's any animal to avoid hitting, it's a dog.
I've hit 2 cats.
Well, cats don't count. Cats are
No.
assholes. You know what I mean?
You have cats.
Yeah. I mean, I would be
You sleep
traumatized.
with cats every night.
Yeah, I do like that.
I know. That little pussy.
I got that black one. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, for real though. Like
Brian has like 7. So.
I know, dude. So okay. So we've established that you murder animals. Cool.
They just run at my vehicle. The worst,
Dude.
the worst.
Get
though
the
was
little whistles on the car.
Was the freaking bird that flew into my van. So I had my windows down. I'm driving in the van, and a freaking bird just drove into the passenger side. All my kids were in the back, and I had to quickly. I'm swerving all over the place. I was on Rowan Road. I pull into the ditch, and I open the door, and the kids are running out. I had to get that thing out. But listen, this was the worst.
You ever hit a human?
No.
How
not
many
yet.
how many humans have you killed?
None. But listen.
All right.
I was
Well,
the first.
Clearly, you're not an insurrectionist then.
I was the first person. Well, myself and my husband. My first husband. We were the first people in our family to have a brand new car, and the week I bought it,
Insurrection.
Sorry.
I'm on my way to work. Real quick, answer it and say, "Hold on a minute, caller."
I'll handle the phone system, Holland. Just carry on. Carry on.
So, so what happened was, yeah, what she said. So real quick, so I'm driving down the road and I saw this bird and I was on Moog Road and I'm like, that bird's gonna move out of the way.
It fucking better if it knows.
It's gonna move out of the way. It's gonna move out of the way. It didn't, and it was stuck in my grill and it was kind of still alive. So I get to work and my boss was there. I'm like, Charles, there's a bird. It's still flapping. He goes, where? I said, in the grill of my new car. I said, you're gonna have to kill it and get it out. He goes, God. I said, why didn't you pull it out? I said, I can't, Charles, I can't. So he went out there, he killed it for me. So.
Jeez, how did he kill it? Just snap its neck or what?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my God, here's Holland driving. Whoa! Oh my God!
Hey, I'm a good driver.
Good Lord.
I'm a good driver.
Shane,
Never mind that incident.
Shane
3 weeks ago in the back in the
oh God, did they ever call you about that or no?
Never.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap.
Karen says that she kills him for sport. Pakistani DJ Snack Bar says I plowed over a vigorously used goat the other day. Where did Shane B's comment go? Hold on a second here. He had a good one. Let me scroll up here. Shane B says I've killed 11 birds and 1 owl, all in my 18-wheeler. I don't know, man. Let's take this call, shall we, Holland?
Yes. Who's there?
Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Who dat?
Hey, everybody, Colin.
Hey, Colin, what's happening?
Hey, Colin.
What's up?
You ever killed a bird?
Colin's Colin.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I killed a bird one time. It flew at my light, though. Wasn't my fault.
It flew in your light?
Yeah. It was chasing a moth or something. The dumbass just flew right into my light and rolled over my hood. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, it hit the light on your car. I thought you meant like your bug light
Yeah.
or your, the light out by the air conditioner that you stand by.
Yeah, out by the air conditioner.
That's cool. You ever, Holland, what's next? You going to kill a fucking dolphin?
No, I just said last week I wanted to, you can grab them by the fins and go for a ride.
She should drive over a manatee.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That would be horrible. That would be horrible.
So, Colin.
We have otters here. Wait, is that otters?
Yeah, otters, yeah.
Okay, so listen. Sometimes they go in packs or what do they call them?
Otter packs?
Like a bunch of them. Well,
Okay.
one time they were all on a little road, in between the government center and Trouble Creek, that long stretch of road. I want to say about 15 years ago, I'm driving by them. I'm like, why are all these dead otters there? But there were. But carry on. I didn't kill any of them, just so everyone knows.
Otters are vicious.
I think you were probably listening to Ricker at that time with the otter pops.
No,
Bruh.
no. Colin, no. So what's up tonight, Colin? What are you doing?
Not much.
No?
I put together a basketball goal, so yeah.
Very cool, I guess, yeah.
Oh, Dan the drummer reminded me of the story when I first got into Orlando.
You keep calling him Dan. It's Dave.
Dave.
It's Dave.
Jeez, you'd think after you blow somebody, you'd get his name right.
Come on now.
I know, I mean...
At least I can do that. I'm joking. Sorry. Carry on.
His kisses on my lips.
He's doing that. Not me. Not me. Colin, go ahead. Babe, sorry.
It's okay.
Kevin.
So
stop
anyway, I roll into O-Town, as they call it. And the kids, they're working up. So Dave rolls by, and he's like, hey, I'm at your hotel. I was like, you're at my motel? Or my hotel? It's like, no, dude, this thing looks like it's shut down. So I roll in there, and it's like 4 leaves on the front of it. I'm like, goddamn Priceline.
4 leaves?
Yeah, it says 4 leaves on the front of the motherfucking Econo Lodge.
See, now I'm familiar with a DoubleTree, but I'm high class,
Yeah. Well, I had inside doors, though.
Okay. We're getting rated right now, by the way. You're famous right now, Colin.
I like the way he.
And so the number on the reservation doesn't match the number on my credit card. I was like, yeah, I have 2 cards. Yeah. She's like, well, I can't run it because of this price line. So I was like, okay, I have to step out, take call, come back in. I was like, can I get a key? She's like, hold on a second. Or should I just kick in a door that doesn't have police tape on it? Is that cool? Which is probably half of them.
Right.
And then Dave's just like, because this is the first time I met Dave, and he's standing back there just like cracking up. He's like, oh my God, what's this dude doing? I guess he doesn't know me like that yet. Until the next day. But, dude, that was just a serious, sketchy ass motel with inside doors.
Now here, I thought that you and Aurora were staying at like these really fancy, nice hotels.
Aurora probably was.
Like, probably Don got her a nice place.
Dave the drummer and Colin probably, like Dave the drummer. Okay, so apparently they hadn't met in person yet. They traveled together all the way from Alabama to Orlando. They get to
not together.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. Whatever. Okay. Now you're together.
No, Dave and his family were up there like for like a week on vacation.
You should have stayed with them, dude.
Man,
you know
Aurora is like being braggadocious. I was at the Embassy Suites.
Oh, Embassy Suites.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that building through the bullet hole.
I love you, Aurora. Sorry.
So, hey, real quick, we're getting rated by Patrick Welsh and Patrick Berge's people right now. So there's a shit ton of people in the chat. Just want to say welcome, everybody. We're talking to Colin on the phone right now. He's telling us a story about when we went to the history tour with Donald Trump and Bill O'Reilly in Orlando a few weeks ago. And apparently Colin's got really, really bad taste in motels. To say the
He
least.
just doesn't know.
I guess.
How often have you stayed in O-Town?
That was the first time I've been to Florida ever.
Get out. Really?
Dude.
You should come stay with us next time.
And you got to meet Sasquatch.
Come stay over here.
Definitely.
Stay over here.
Dude comes to Florida once and meets Sasquatch in the streets.
Kevin has a huge couch. We'll have a sleepover by his bar and his pool.
Yeah,
And you can have one couch and I'll have the other side.
I got a bar and a pool and a couch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A vigorously used couch, by the way.
Shut up.
Missing parts in the chat. What's up?
What, do you have a balcony?
No, he does not. He has like a regular house. So.
Dave the drummer says our hotel wasn't much nicer. We saw 2 people fucking in a car parked in front of our hotel.
Lucky bastards.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that was right. That was.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
Holland wishes it was.
Yeah,
so.
shut up, bitch.
Hey.
You never know.
Oh man. So I Karen just said in the chat that I'm a Hungarian. And that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I did an open mic.
How does she know?
No, I did an open mic remark today on Shannon's show, and because they were talking about these surveys, and there was like a Hungarian survey, and I mentioned something about I'm Hungarian, and nobody surveyed me or something like that. But I fell asleep during my nap time, and I didn't get to hear my own remark. I feel bad about that. But apparently Karen saw it, or heard it.
Yet I say damn white people, and I get banned from Facebook.
No, you said pikey.
No, he called me a pikey today. He called me a pikey today. It was so cute. I love it.
Hey, stand by. Somebody wants to talk to Colin. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's do this. How do we do it?
Hello.
Did I hang up on him? No, here we go. All right, hold on a second.
Her. So who is it? It's probably Aurora or Karen.
Hey, we got Colin and mystery caller. What's your name, sir or ma'am?
My name is Todd.
Hey, Todd. How's it going?
Hey, Todd. How's it going?
It's going really well, thanks. I've been in Newport reaching out for 1 week effective today.
Yeah, your connection sucks.
We can't hear you so much, Todd.
Call back, Todd.
Call back in a couple of minutes. Or 1 minute.
Hello, bad service, buddy. I'm sure your joke and setup were going to be totally on point.
All right, hold on. Dropping Todd. All right, sorry about that, Colin, and everybody listening. Todd, I wanted to hear Todd. People in the chat are saying can't hear him, couldn't hear him. So, anyway, yeah, we'll talk to Todd here in a minute.
His phone he just had some bad reception.
Well, it happens. You know, not everybody has a landline like Colin out there by the air conditioner.
Colin's not on a landline. He's not.
Pakistani says he can Todd take the bag of dicks out of his mouth? Let's be nice, man. Brian Sherman, my favorite bass player besides David Scott, in the chat. What's up, Brian? Holy crap. PJ's in the chat. Dude, Colin, when you call in, the people you build it, they will come, my friend.
They love me, I guess.
Yeah, everyone loves you because what's not to love? You're awesome.
Yeah, Colin's pretty cool.
Man,
yeah.
I was so jealous. And if Kevin, I'm sorry. I have adult children, so I can do what I want. But I'm like, man, but I can't drive to Orlando by myself. I have driving problems. I'm like, man, when you and Aurora were posting, I'm like, man, I wish we could have been standing down there and hanging out with them all night. That sucked, but whatever.
Well, yeah, everybody had to go their different ways. Like, I wanted to talk to Shannon for a moment, and they whisked him away to meet the president,
I know. He was just disappeared on us. I didn't even see him leave.
When Colin and Dave the drummer disappeared, I was cool with it. I mean, I missed Dave the drummer.
Didn't Shannon message you?
Shannon?
Well, hold on.
You said, sorry, had to leave?
No.
Oh.
Say that again, Colin?
We didn't disappear. Y'all went to the Hairy Buffalo, and we went inside.
Well, why didn't you come with us?
They should call it the Horny Buffalo.
I told you. No, I said, hey, listen, Aurora and Don want us over there, so... But you guys could come.
Well, I mean, they're, higher class than Dave the drummer and Colin because they stayed at the Embassy Suites. And when people stay at the Embassy Suites, you do what they ask.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Dave's date, so I was like, Dave, what do you want to do? He's like, well, let's just wait over here. I was like, okay, babe.
Hey, Colin, that reminds me, I used to work for this, sign and graphics company, back in, the early days, 2016, whatever it was. And, we made, signs for hospitals and schools with the Braille on them, and we manufactured them in the studio. And then, a couple of us, I was one of the field techs, we would go out and hang up the signs in every room in the excuse me. And
I can't see you doing that.
Oh no, I was awesome. I got pictures, dude. You would be so proud of me. I was up on, giant, 36-foot ladders and boom lifts and things like that, putting letters up on the, out on the buildings and whatnot. Anyway, we would stay at La Quinta's all the time.
Wait, you're putting Braille up on 36 feet?
Well, no, we also did the big letters, like St. Pete College.
Okay.
So we had like a points kind of deal with La Quinta. So it was like a company deal. We just kind of showed up and the reservations were already made by the office girls, and we would just show up and check in and go to our room. And one time we stayed at a La Quinta in Miami. And there's two La Quintas right by each other in Miami. They're on either side of the airport. And we got the one that was not very well lit. I'll just say that. It wasn't very well lit. And we get to our room, which was dude, the La Quintas normally, you see the big building and it's 5 stories and, there's rooms all the way to the top. Well, our La Quinta looked like a motel. It was a single story, L-shaped building, out in the back of this parking lot. And we got to our room and the door handle was super loose. You know what I mean? And the electronic key worked, but the door didn't really lock. You know what I mean? You could shut it, but not really lock it. And my project manager's like, hey man, go back to the van and grab the Makita and I'll fix the door. And I was like, dude, I'm not going back to the van without the Makita. I need something that looks like a gun, man. You know what I mean? It was absolutely ridiculous, dude. We had to put the furniture up against the door to hold it shut. And I don't know if I slept well that night, but I don't know if that's worse than where you stayed. If you stayed anywhere near Camping World in Orlando, I'm imagining that it was probably similar,
Yeah, I was on, OBT, but I had to actually speak Russian for the first time in 8 years to a dude to find out where the office was because it was built like a prison block.
You probably did good at that. You're like, hey, Lawrence Ross in the chat, he's a blind guy, and he says, you made ADA signs.
No, that's rude. That's rude.
No, it goes with this comment, so people know. He said, you made ADA signs with Braille. I should have been around to proofread that for you. Thank you. Next time. Oh, man. Couple of these raiders are like, I'm out, see ya. I get it, I know, Colin's really boring, he talks about Germans and Russians a lot. I thought you guys would like that. I don't know.
I mean, I talk about pikeys, I guess.
Pikeys. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Colin. I think you're very interesting.
Does it make us sound more wild, Colin? That we're pikies?
Pikeys.
Oh yeah.
doesn't-
Yeah, we're definitely up there in the upper class, you know.
Hey,
Sure.
Bulls Dip says, which is an awesome name. As a one-eyed guy myself, I laughed. Dank und spesibo. I don't know what that means. Mama Bird says Bergie is slow burning. We all know that. Most of us do. Do they have a Motel 6 nearby in Orlando? I have no idea. I don't really go to Orlando that often. One time I followed the GPS to a job site in Orlando for work, and I didn't realize that it picked the fastest route by itself or whatever, and it took me to downtown Orlando, right to like the courthouse. And when I got close, I was like, man, I see the skyline. This job site's going to be close to downtown. And then I pull right in, and I'm like, God damn it, man. I was like 45 minutes away from my destination, and I don't know. I didn't like Orlando after that.
Yeah, I used to work for Disney, and I hated going there.
Yeah.
Of course, I lived here. Kevin, can you believe I lived here? And I did that every day.
It's not that bad. A lot of people do that. It's not
No.
that bad of a commute.
It was horrible.
I was there like 2 hours.
It was an hour and a half because
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half.
it was about an hour and a half when I was coming home because I worked till like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I also had a salon here.
Well, you know,
Here's one thing about me: I'm just extremely hardworking. So I also still had a salon here and had to work at Disney.
and in between the commute, she killed like 47 different animals.
No, animals on I-4 they're not stupid, man. They saw their brother get killed, and they're all good for a while.
That's the real reason her hands were red and her West
No,
Coast.
okay, so listen. Hey, you run out of gloves, and you know you're broke because it was Christmas, and
Twisting
in the first of the year you spend all your money. You spend all your money, but forget to buy gloves last time you were at the beauty supply store.
Hey,
so that's why that happened.
Speaking of killing animals,
He's about to kill me.
no, the animals sometimes strike back, and
Smashing beavers.
I wish, man. But I don't know if you guys heard about this, but it's just a couple of days ago, and this is according to the New York Post. Actually, this was updated today. A psycho squirrel went on a 48-hour Christmas rampage and terrorized a town and injured 18 people. 18 people injured. So, though I see what they did here. It went completely nuts. But check this out, for real. UK residents...
Yeah, buddy. Here.
UK residents were left reeling after a crazed gray squirrel
Oh, you're getting a call.
went on a wild Christmas rampage in Buckley, Wales, injuring a staggering 18 people in 2 days. The squirrel's name was Rocky, and good Lord, man, New York Post wants you to do all kinds of stuff. Have any of you guys ever been attacked by a squirrel? Anyone?
I've killed a few.
You
Nah, man.
never been attacked by a squirrel? All
Are we
right,
getting a call?
I have. Yeah, I'll take it in a sec though. There's a lot happening right now, but I want to get to this, and I want Colin's take on this real quick.
All right, Colin.
All right, so check this out.
You're on the spot.
Well, you've never been attacked by a squirrel. Balls Dip is that Balls Deep? It's 2 eyes. Balls Deep. Balls Deep. I love it. That's German. Aurora says no. Where's Whiskey Girl when you need her? I was attacked by a squirrel. I don't know if you knew this. It actually did happen. It wasn't Rocky the squirrel.
It probably had rabies.
Oh, that's what happened to your nuts.
Oh,
that's where they
bye.
went.
Oh. It's not my nuts though. It's the shaft. The tip of my dick has the chip on it, and that's not where the squirrel got me. Thank you, Colin.
PG is. Oh no, it's not your PG.
Let me see if I can find it here, and I'll pull it up so you guys can actually see it. Damn it.
Here, buddy, let me pull a rabbit on my head.
Here, I found it. Here, let me pull it up on the monitor so anybody that's watching us right now can see this. I was on a golf course in Cheval, a very hooty-tooty area in Tampa, with my older brother. And to set this up for you, I had a handful of... Okay, because my brother's a total douche, right? I love him. He's my best friend. But a total douche, okay?
Is he listening right now?
Probably not. So my brother is too much of a P word to... oh, good Lord. All right. Hold on a second. Colin, stand by. We'll take this call real quick here. Let me merge here.
Hello.
Hey, hold on a second.
right.
There we go. All right. Are you both on the phone with me? Is that Todd?
It is.
Hi, Todd. All right. I'm in the middle of a story, Todd. You know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to call you a garbage person because I don't know you, but I do
That's
have
all right.
I do have a list of garbage people, and
Your brother is one of them?
No, top 10 list, but number 11 on the list is people that keep calling after they've been kicked to voicemail.
Oh my God, you're a dick.
I'm
You're
just
such a dick. You are a dick. Why am I friends with you?
I'm playing. So, all right, so follow me, Todd. I'm telling the story here. Well, Todd, let me ask you: have you ever been attacked by a squirrel before?
No, I have not. One has come towards me, but I did happily put a bullet in it.
Oh Jesus!
well, hey.
Another murderer, squirrel murderer.
Like me, because I've killed so many of them. It's their own fault. They shouldn't run in my vehicles.
So, all right. So, if you had a gat,
murderous clan.
Yeah, really. So, all right, our listeners kill a lot of animals. So I'm on a golf course with my older brother, and I like to spit seeds when I'm on the golf course. I don't really swallow them; I spit them. You know, sunflower seeds. And my brother is too much of a little bitch. You know.
What's he do?
He buys the already split kernels in the bag.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. It's just too much. Okay, so listen.
It's part of the fun is to.
Oh, you told me not to talk over
No, it's
you
okay.
tonight. No.
It's part of the fun to chew it and spit the seed
Well,
part
in
out, you know?
Greece,
Yeah,
that's what they do.
That's what adult men do.
Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
so in Greece, that's all they do. They do that. They're at the movie theater. But you know what? I've always felt bad for the people who have to clean up the theaters
The
in
jizz
Greece.
moppers, yeah, me too.
In Greece.
Yeah.
Because people sit
Everybody,
there,
everybody's got to make a living, right?
they just spit them on the ground. It's gross.
So
Hey, it's okay. That's what staff's for.
that's right.
That's what did
They
what did I
took
say
that
earlier?
job. You
Yeah,
know?
like my son throwing a cigarette butt in the sand. I'm like, go pick that up right now.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Mom,
stand
there's a
for
guy
that.
out there. I'm not
no.
going to take away that poor Mexican's job.
Oh my God.
That's what he said. I'm
Wow.
like, go pick it up.
Good job, Mom.
He goes, he needs it. He needs that job.
All right, so I'm on this golf course with my brother. He's got a bag of kernels. I've got a bag of seeds. I'm spitting the seeds, whatever. And we get back to the golf cart after we teed off, and we're gonna go retrieve, go to the fairway and hit our next shot. And my brother's like, "Where's my candy bar? Where's my Snickers, dude? You steal my Snickers?" And I'm like, "No, dude, no. I'm eating sunflower seeds. Why would I put Snickers in my mouth when I'm trying to enjoy these delicious sunflower seeds?" And he's like, "I know you took it, dude." And I'm like, "Dude, I didn't touch your stupid candy bar. A, I wouldn't put candy in my mouth when I'm eating seeds. And B, I wouldn't eat your half-eaten fucking candy bar. You've already eaten like half of it. I saw you eating it. You're slobbering all over like, blah, 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 I don't want that."
Was he doing that?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't see him doing that.
So anyway, yeah, it all over his face.
Oh my God.
So
I'm texting him right now.
So we're both silent for a moment, and we hear this like noise, this like rustling, like a kind of like a. And I'm like, "What is that noise?" And I look around, and there's a squirrel halfway up the tree next to our golf cart, and it's got my brother's candy bar with the wrapper and everything, and it's just going to town on it.
No.
And I look around, and I'm like, "Dude, there's like 15 squirrels around us. Look at them all."
Oh my God.
And he's like, people must hand feed them, And I'm like, "Yeah, they're not scared of us." So I grab a handful of his already split kernels, seeds or whatever, and hold on, I got to plug this thing in, or we're going to be in big trouble here. So I grabbed the handful of kernels and I put them in my hand. And if you're, hold on a second here. Oh man, this is so important. All right. So if you look at the, I know, I had to put this on. I'm losing my battery power here. All right, we're good. So if you look at the monitor in the bottom right corner of the live feed here, you can see my hand holding the thing of kernels, and I go to hand feed this fucking squirrel, and I'm like, I bet you, and I'm like, and here's how it went down. I'll turn it up so you can hear it too if you're not watching us. Here we go. Here. There's a squirrel in my hand. The thing bit me and held on to my. It held onto the tip of my finger, and I threw the squirrel like in one motion, like that, and it flew through the air like it went like 100 feet, like woo, yeah, I made it a flying squirrel. And here's the rest of it. Did it draw blood? Yeah, that's it. Anyway, that was me getting bit by a squirrel. Good times.
Oh my God!
Well,
Which course are we?
Your golf club hand.
Yeah, that was my glove hand, but I didn't have my glove on because I was trying to feed the damn squirrel.
Which course were you at?
That was
one by
the
your house,
Chevelle
or?
golf course.
Okay.
Chevelle. Oh yeah.
Mother
Yeah, we
Nature,
had to like
Mother
put
Nature, leave it alone.
like all your food on top of the roof of the golf cart through like 3 holes because they would just like follow you all the way down. Little fuckers.
I know, dude. I know. I'm with you. So Todd.
Yeah.
What brings you to the show, dude? Like, you're a new listener. I've never.
I am like all kinds of new. I've been in Florida for a week today.
Well, meet Colin. Colin likes to date drummers. Do you play the drums?
I don't need any more friends.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, all right then. He's got better things to do, Colin. Sorry.
Oh, well,
Yeah. Sorry, Colin.
Well, okay, Todd. I kind of liked you at first. But...
No, not a bit. Nothing going on here. So I'm just about. I've been here for a week, and I'm just about done. I've about had enough of this bullshit.
He's leaving. And, he's out of
here.
I'm
about to. I'm about to. Pull the pin on the grenade and call it good. And whenever I got my hair cut on Monday, stumbled into this chick, pretty hot chick.
Uh-oh.
And so I ended up at dinner with her this evening. Kind of changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of hang on for maybe another week yet and see how things go.
Wow, given that.
So I thought I'd bring you up and say,
given
you guys
that,
are doing a good job. I enjoy your program.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you.
I really do.
Yeah, give us a whole fucking week, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll give it another week, man. Why not?
Hey, you don't understand. For me, that's a lot.
Hey, well, I mean, you get your hair cut, that earns us a week. What if I, like, I don't know, rubbed your balls or something? Would you give us another week?
I won't.
No?
Your hand's not going to work. Not personal.
Oh my God!
I've been.
Colin, are you dating somebody else?
The guy tried putting a roof on my place here. He tried fucking me in the ass. Didn't work either.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Hey,
being straight with you.
I brought it up for Colin, man, just for him.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Brian Walter in the chat says I can rub his balls. All right, thank you, Brian. Appreciate that.
Sweet. Well, whatever it takes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really do that.
Your program, I'm really enjoying your program. You guys do a great job.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
And I really am. I'm a pain in the. I'm not a pleasant person, and I'm having a great time. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're so welcome.
Up and tell you guys that I had a good time, and I had a lovely dinner this evening with this amazing woman. And I just want to ring up, sitting here having a Yingling, which I'm from Missouri, so that's a huge leap for me. And having a good time.
Everyone in Florida drinks Yingling.
Yeah, it tastes like piss.
What, Yingling? My kids drink Yingling.
What are you, Bear Grylls now,
Yeah.
Colin? You know what your piss tastes like?
I was just gonna say that.
No,
what else?
I like Yingling. I don't like that shit they make in Missouri.
Oh
shit!
Damn!
Really?
Oh,
Colin.
shots fired.
Colin.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because you've never been there. So congratulations, because you wouldn't come
Oh,
out.
well, no, I've been through there several times, and your Budweiser / Busch shit is garbage.
Colin, he didn't make it. Jeez,
Slow down.
calm down,
Yeah, pump
Colin.
the brakes, Colin.
Calm down,
Holy
Colin.
cow. Jeez Louise. A big jerk.
Crap. If I owned the place, you'd have something to talk about. Actually, had something. If I owned the place, I wouldn't be talking to either of you. So that's what I got.
Yes, you would, sir. Yes, you would.
My God.
Good Lord.
Calm down.
Anyway, I just want to ring you up, tell you guys that I really appreciate your show. I'm having a great time.
Thanks,
Thank
Oh,
you very much.
good.
Yeah,
And
hey.
I wish you both nothing but the very best of luck.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
spread the word. Next time you get a haircut, ask that hot chick for some cards. I'll make sure that every hair place in town has some, and you can share it with your friends, man.
I'm doing the best I can.
Hell
Promoting
yeah.
this best I
Thanks,
can.
Todd.
All right, you guys are safe.
Thanks,
Bye.
Todd.
Thanks,
Hell yeah.
Todd. Have a nice night.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Well, that's cool. We got
Shit,
a.
I'm co-hosting now. My bad.
What did you say?
He said, "Oh shit, he's co-hosting now." Sorry. No, that's a guy who says that he openly admitted that he's normally a very unhappy, mean person, and he's very happy listening to the show and having a good time. So
Yeah,
there you go. Everybody.
he's relaxing.
Awesome.
Yeah, good times.
Drinking some Yingling.
I guess.
Yingling.
Lily 2020 says,
Yingling.
Coors used to be great years ago, but they quit using spring water when they had to pay for it. You know what's funny about Coors? I worked in the restaurants in the Chicago suburbs back in the 90s, right? And for many, many years, I was a bartender, had a lot of fun, met a lot of cool people. And, part of Wrigleyville has a huge homosexual population. And we had a server named Rich who was a flaming, crusading homosexual. Like, he was out for the cause. Like, I'm going to tell everybody how gay I am and how great it is. He never stopped. And he once told a customer, I don't drink Coors Light because they don't do anything for the gay community. And I was just like, well, hold on a second. That's the gayest beer I've ever heard of, dude. Like, all I see is gay people drinking it. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense, man. But, whatever. Oh, dude, that just reminds me of so many things. Grain Belt went the same way. It says Balls Deep. I love that name. Let's see. Karen says that she has pink hands. Yeah. PJ James Brown said, "Do you have the pink hands?"
Look, not any. Look, hey,
They're not pink anymore.
All right, so
Here, I'll pull you up here.
Oh man, it looks pink in that light. It's really not though. Kevin, look at my hands.
Back away from the light. Don't go into the light, Holland. Don't walk
Kevin,
into the light.
look at it, cause
blink twice if you need help.
Why does it look pink here?
Because they're all pink on the inside, Holland. That's why.
No, Kevin, look
You
at my
look
hand.
very pink today.
Kevin.
Did you get a lot of sun? Vitamin D? Did you get the D?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
wish.
All right, well,
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. I never get anything.
Brian Walter says,
All
"Wait,
right, look at my hand.
I drink Coors
I have
Light."
no more pink. No more pink.
Okay, there's no more pink. Sure, I believe you. Whatever. You look quite pink to me, Holland. In fact, I don't want you to wax my feet with pink hands. I don't want pink feet. You know.
I won't give you pink feet.
Thank you. Yeah. All right.
Promise.
All right. Anyway.
Pink eye.
You know how you get that pink eye, Holland?
So, Colin, I'm gonna wax his eyebrows next time. Oh,
Cool,
I
hey.
forgot to lock the door. Here's my boy.
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
Pat,
Pat.
just come in and just crash the party, Pat. You're on camera.
I raided the party.
I know, that was cool. Thank you. Yeah. All right, Colin, I'm going to let you go. And if we didn't get your whole story call back, we're coming up on our break here, and now we got an intruder, so we got to talk about this bit.
Oh, if Shane doesn't call in, the new Josh Brolin movie on Netflix is freaking ridiculous, and it will make you sick. Don't watch it.
What was it called?
It's gross.
What?
I don't know. Josh Brolin's in it, but
okay.
It's I mean, if you really like weird stuff, then check that out.
All right.
Love y'all.
I love you too. All right. Well, thanks for calling. And we'll talk to you soon, bro.
That movie fucking sucked.
All right,
Good night, Colin.
Colin.
I love you, Colin.
Oh, that's funny. That movie fucking sucked.
Hey, Patrick.
What's up, Pat Berge? How you doing, man?
Hi, Kevin.
Where were you earlier?
Doing my show.
Oh, wait, we got to put your mic
okay.
up here. There you go, Pat. You got a mic? That's not it.
Nope.
There you go.
I was doing my show.
Ooh.
He was doing his show. Was it about the insurrection?
No, but I was listening to the Kevin Holly show, how you got attacked by a squirrel.
I did, yeah. It was a long time ago. And even though that happened to me,
Didn't you know that was going to happen?
I was hoping, listen, I set it up. I said they must be friendly. There's so many of them, and people,
They are ambassadors to humankind. According to Discovery
I disagree.
Channel.
Yeah, I totally disagree.
Discovery
but
Channel wouldn't
Patrick, they run into my vehicle. I mean, it's like they see me and they're like, "All right, there's an
Everybody
easy
runs
way
into
out."
your vehicle. I mean, your
I mean,
vehicle
you've
runs
been-
into everybody. I thought you'd be safer outside the car, but apparently not.
Hey, I'm a good driver. You've been in my car.
I know.
I'm a good driver. Did I scare you, Patrick?
A little bit.
Did I?
A little bit.
Oh man.
I've never let Holland drive anywhere.
No. In fact, when we have to go place, Kevin drives my vehicle.
Hey, Karen in the chat says it's almost break time, shower time. And I said Pixar didn't happen because it's her birthday suit. It's her birthday, everybody.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Let's do it like Bennigan's. On your special day. Happy,
Did you
happy
work?
birthday.
I'm guessing you worked at Bennigan's.
That's all we're here to say. Hey, happy birthday.
I don't know that one. I can't remember how it goes.
I hate that crap.
Do you remember Bennigan's?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
I
course
loved
it does.
Bennigan's.
He had the Monte Cristo.
Is it not around still?
It's not.
There's probably a handful.
It's not.
I don't know.
No, but I liked it.
There's still a couple
there was one on
blockbusters
Bruce Downs.
out
There was
there.
one on
Some
Bruce
of these.
Downs. Remember that?
There's one Blockbuster left.
Is there one blockbuster?
Yeah, and
left?
now it's like a bed and breakfast where you go there and you stay and pick a movie off the wall and watch it. And you stay like a hotel.
Do you know what we're? Do you know what? Can I talk for 1 second? Do you know what we're world famous for? Like, there's a meme about.
Who's we?
I guess it's.
What would we be?
On the border of Port Richey and Hudson, there was a video store on the corner, and I've seen it 1,000,000 times in memes from people all over the world. Kevin, you name the name of that video store.
Megaflix.
Yep.
But it had the.
But it had a.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'll let you explain.
the F and L in Flix came
Looked
together like a U.
And it
So
looked like
it looked
mega
like-
fucks.
Yeah,
So-
I wouldn't say that if I was a lady, but
Did you get a new
shut up.
microphone, Kevin?
did I get a new microphone?
No,
Yes.
it's the same one.
This one is like, yeah,
he has
Robo.
the most expensive one here.
Robo gave me this microphone like 3
look
years
at you.
ago.
You and I, Pat, we're pieces of shit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, well,
this
you
is
know.
like the podcast Barbie setup he's got going here. He used to have a pink one. It literally was podcast.
That was for
Barbie.
homeless Chuck, actually.
That was for homeless
Yeah,
Chuck.
that was his mic.
Did you retire it?
It's in the
from
box
his
down there.
spit?
Yeah. Well, it's more than spit. It was actually just pre-cum.
I got a call, Chuck. He called me just before Christmas. Said, "Well, I'll swing by."
Hey, in the chat room, Lawrence Ross says there's one physical Blockbuster video location left, and it's in Bend, Oregon. And when you say Bend, Oregon fast, it's Bend, Oregon. Bend over again, Bend, Oregon.
Then Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
What's significant? How'd that one survive the
The what?
the internet?
Sausage Shame Department.
It's the Internet of Things.
That's the Blockbuster's in Bend, Oregon, where my mom lives in a motel with outside doors. Well done.
Well, that sounds
Well
like my
done.
kind of hotel. But how did that one survive? Was that like the first one?
No.
I don't think it was the first
no,
one.
It was the last one.
But it's the
It's
most
definitely the
famous
last,
one.
yeah.
It's the most famous one, I think.
You think so?
Because I still see memes. People send me memes. They don't even know that it's where I live. Well, it's not where I live, but
You
know.
live at a Blockbuster?
No.
Hey, a fun tip. If you live in a motel with outside doors, you can put a bird feeder outside with a slinky on the pole, and the squirrels will fight with the slinky all day. I think
That
would
would be fun to watch. You know what
Yeah.
I'm going to do? Since he never listens to our show anyhow, because he's a dick, only came here once, I'm going to get 5 slinkies while Brian Armand is at work. I'm going to hang them in the backyard and see what happens.
It's a good idea.
Really?
I'm going to do it.
Yeah. You
I'm going to videotape myself. It's going to be
You
hilarious.
should hang Brian in the backyard from the slinkies,
I
like
could.
Jeffrey Epstein.
One guy put together an obstacle course. Hey,
I've
there's
seen that, yeah.
Oh, you want to know something cool? There is a game launching today. Do you remember that thing called Cicada 3301?
You were telling us about it?
A couple of years ago.
Are we going to go down a rabbit hole of conspircy theories?
No.
On
This
the
is actually
eve of
kinda
the
cool.
insurrection?
You get like hundreds of thousands of people involved in this. It's like a worldwide scavenger hunt.
Oh, really?
It's a scavenger hunt.
Like that gay Jamaican game.
It's for nerds.
It's the gay Jamaican game for nerds. It's called Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. That was actually kind of almost funny.
Oh, thank you. I'll give myself that. Pokemon. It's a gay Jamaican game. Yeah.
But no, so that actually launched today.
Huh.
They have money and shit buried, but you gotta have a decent knowledge, apparently, of math. So I kind of said, okay, I'm just gonna watch.
What about meth?
I'm just gonna watch smart people.
Can you have meth knowledge and just like really get dialed in?
Meth
like
might
Adderall.
help because there's like some steganography, I believe is the word, where they hide things in pictures and in music, and you gotta. It's actually, when it's all said and done, like the final people that actually make it through this they're pretty. They're like they're like the best of the best. Really, it's kind of a neat.
The best
thing
of what? The smartest people with Down syndrome? What are you talking about, dude?
Well, being able to figure some shit out. I mean, you wouldn't understand
Why
that.
do you say
Because
I
it's
did
a
say it was
Pokemon
for-
game. It's weird to me. I don't know.
I did. Well, no, it's like actually quite. It's actually
if you download
highly
the app,
intelligent.
If you download the app for this game,
Yes.
this is when you hit start. This is what it does.
Hey, I'm a DJ. That makes you wicked. That makes you gone to the world.
Pokemon.
That doesn't remind me of...
that might be
yeah,
wrong.
you kind of burnt that one out, Kevin.
I guess you're right. Yeah, beating a dead horse.
Yeah,
Like, what did I
retire.
say to you
Retire.
earlier?
I'm being
What did I say
retire
earlier?
the
What did I
roster.
say earlier?
What?
About that dude.
What dude?
The dude in the lobby.
I don't know.
I
What
said,
dude in the
okay,
lobby?
enough is enough with Brandon.
Oh, the Let's Go
And you're like,
Brandon.
it's never enough.
Look, I might.
Yeah, no, it's
I
never
might-
enough.
Like,
You
hold on.
cannot burn out. Let's go, Brandon.
Yes, you can.
He not after he said it.
I might be.
He's gonna slap you
He
later.
did no. He did say it himself. The president. Well, he's not the president. The installed unelected. Hey, listen. I might be beating a dead horse, but Holland murders horses. She
No,
kills
not-
animals.
I said not a
Murderer.
horse. I said
Well,
not a
it's-
horse, and I haven't killed a deer yet. So
Well, the day is young.
Yeah.
The Kevin Holly show tries to stay away from politics. I get that.
A little bit.
I don't on my show, and
Well,
I get that.
tomorrow
but
is the insurrection.
But you're a comedy show, right? How it's just that you're missing out on so much fucking material with this administration.
That's what I keep telling people.
Holy Jesus.
People, listen, Bergie,
Really?
we'll go late for the break here by a couple of minutes. I'm going to explain something to you guys and to the audience, and especially the people that rated tonight, because people come into this show, and Holland's been here for about a little over a year.
A year and a half.
And the show has always
Hasn't
been.
left.
It's always been, well, I mean, she's not showed up a few times. She's been, where's Holland? She's
there
on
on
the
the little
floor.
couch.
You know?
You guys are assholes.
No, but so I've been told recently that I've been going too political. And I'm not just by listeners, but by one of my best friends, Glick, and by my program director, Mike Peter. And he says, I don't want to see
Do they
you-
drink Coors beer though?
I'm pretty sure that, Mike Peter probably drinks Coors Light. Anyway, no, I know
They
Glick
sip
does.
it.
I know Glick
From
with
a
the
glass.
straw.
I know Glick does because I made fun of him
I've
one
seen
night
him.
on his radio show. I've seen him do it.
So
Unlike somebody else who has a
closet
special
Coors.
cup that he's still not using.
Closet Coors.
I don't like to drink out of a straw. That's the only reason.
Closet Coors.
You
I
don't
will.
have to take the fucking straw out.
I will. So here's the deal.
I'm giving it to PJ.
Would you let Kevin talk?
All right.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. So people tell me, like, you shouldn't be so political because I've done a couple of solo shows and I'm very passionate about this stolen election, about the COVID hysteria, the climate change religious people. That's like a religion to them. And it is, to me, it is humorous. When a guy calls about the Nordak Santa tracking and talks to President Biden.
Oh, dear God.
And he says, let's go Brandon at the end. And Biden says, yeah, I agree. Let's go Brandon. How dumb are you? You know what I mean? Hey, real quick. I know we're going to be late for break because I have to play this. Listen, look at this, Pat. Have you seen this one yet?
No.
No, I got a new one for you.
Oh, my God.
Let me see here. Let me make sure I pull up the right one. I'll pull it up on the screen so everybody can see it.
Holy Jesus.
All right,
That
here we
was
go.
beautiful.
Oops. It's here we go. All right, check this out. Here's President. I hate to call him the
What are they
president
doing
because we
on
know
that
he's not.
house over there?
They're building a hut. Who cares?
He's had this
Look,
on
a
there
squirrel.
like 8 weeks
Hey,
ago.
Look, a squirrel.
He wants us to shut up.
All right, listen to how dumb the installed person in charge here is. He is talking about
Pandemic of the unvaccinated.
yeah, and he's talking about vaccinating children
Yeah.
that really don't have a threat of COVID, right? It's 28 million kids between the ages of 5 and 12 in the United States. Guess how many have died with COVID? Not from COVID, but with COVID total.
0.
128 out of 28 million or 140
Yeah, but
or
those
whatever it is.
people, those kids, they probably would have died if they had gotten like a bad flu. Well, that's
Exactly.
called COVID.
So here's the unelected installed dick. All right, listen to he wants to get the inanimate objects. Listen,
But he is elected. I argue with that.
okay. He
Even elections have
That's another
consequences,
argument.
even if they're stolen.
That's true. But listen, he wants to vaccinate inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Here.
We provided the states with $130 billion with a B, $1 billion to specifically keeps our students safe and schools open.
Let me just recap what he said there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The school's closed.
No, but he says like specifically to keeps he's just mumbling over his words. Let me just backtrack it 5 seconds so you can hear how.
To specifically keeps our students safe and schools open.
Here we go.
Funding for ventilation systems in the schools, social distancing classrooms, even larger classrooms, on buses and everything from bus drivers to buses, the actual bus.
The actual bus.
The actual bus.
Oh, we got to vaccinate the fucking bus now.
Yeah,
That's really what he said, man. Listen to it. Listen to it again.
Classrooms. On buses and everything from bus drivers to buses, the actual bus.
You got it.
There are additional,
actual bus.
In all this process,
It's hard to get
we
the
also back
mask
then
to stay
included
on when they
additional-
get up to speed.
Yeah, you got to put a mask on the bus. So listen, the point though is that people are saying don't be so political. It's a comedy show. Well, listen.
There's too much comedy.
Political comedy.
You're missing it.
It's not like I'm doing 3 hours of political comedy. I might do 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there.
And you don't care if it's Republican or Democrat.
No.
I'll laugh my ass off at either of them. You got to pull up that guy. One of the funniest things I've ever heard was that Republican, the Stevens guy, talk about remember the tubes? It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
a series of tubes.
A series of tubes.
Yeah, you know a
Now,
lot about
there's
trucks.
a Republican. God rest his soul. He's dead now. But actually, he ran against the guy he ran against died, and that guy won. He lost to a dead man on his final thing.
Hey, the thing that happened, we'll talk about this.
How's that not funny?
We're going to talk about this in the second segment, but you see what happened on I-95. Pat, when you laugh hysterically like that, pull your face away from the microphone. God damn it. Nobody can fucking talk.
I've been reprimanded. I'm good at now.
It's a guy that does a solo show. He doesn't know.
Listen, we're at that convention in Orlando, and I did a joke. Kevin's sitting next to me, right? There was no room anywhere. So I go like this, and he didn't even get it till later. I had to tell him. I go like this. I said something funny to him.
She pushed an imaginary microphone away from herself so she could laugh.
He said
She's
something
made it
funny
happen.
to me. I was, we've been drinking, but whatevs.
You have.
You had. Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So I went like this right in front of him, and he didn't get it until later. I'm like, that was like.
You pushed the microphone away.
But you
because
taught me.
were laughing.
I've been good. Have I not?
Yeah, you've been good. So, but the point though is Pat.
Kevin's
Pat
tried
does
to teach me. I never listened.
He does a solo show, so he's not used to pushing the mic away to laugh.
That's because you
know what I
won't
mean?
fucking do the
He's
show
taking
with me,
offense
you
now.
loser.
He's taking offense now.
Patrick, I'll do it.
So look, I make fun of the Republicans as well, Patrick. I mean, I've got a whole slew of things that even the president said. You got, God damn it, this thing. You got,
Crazy Bernie, Little Marco, Lion Ted.
The only game I have ever enjoyed on Kevin Holly's show playing was the one with Trump. What was that one?
the No Trumps game, yeah.
The No Trumps game.
You know a lot about trucks.
It was funny. It was fun. It wasn't mean or bad. It was just fun. If you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't laugh at your own party, if you can't laugh at a politician on either side, what are you doing listening to a comedy show anyway?
Thank you very much.
You know?
And if you don't understand it, it's not going to be the entire show. You know what I mean? And it's not hard to understand somebody gaffing when they talk. Let's vaccinate the school buses. That's funny, no matter who you are.
Oh my God.
All right, so let's take our first break here, and I know we're a little late here, but we'll be back with the second segment. I got a couple of things I want to get into. One of those is what happened on an interstate in Virginia that had a lot of people very busy in one place for 24 hours.
Oh, that's 1,000 car crashes. Yeah, that's going to be funny.
It wasn't car crashes.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 people crashed. Is that what you're talking about?
They didn't crash.
Yeah.
No, that's different. That's a different story.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you're going to find humor in a 1,000
Pat, we just talked about how you can find humor in anything, Pat.
Well, I'm going to have to rethink
not
that.
like we're going to be...
Listen, I think it's time for a break because I have to use the ladies. I have to go powder my nose.
I was trying to do this. Yeah. All right.
Yes, I did draw a short chair.
Thanks,
Firefly.
Holland, for bringing Bergie, reeling him in there for me. You need Holland around once in a while for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Holland, Pat would still be laughing in his microphone right now. All right, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show after this. Second segment's going to be great.
We'll be back.
You're listening to WBRFM. Real radio for real people.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Andrew from The Harps, and you're listening to IRM. Enjoy it!
Uncle Sam, he wants you, but not Kevin Holly. Like Trump said, no in the army.
Hey, this is a cat named Mo from 102.5 The Bone, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show on Internet Radio. Don't call it a podcast.
Hi, this is Andrew from The Harps, and you're listening to iHeart Radio. Enjoy it!
wanna fill up this whole room. Every time you come around, you'll never scared. Riders on the mic and I'm thinking it there. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. Every time you come around, you'll never dry. Like a tidal wave overtaking the night. I wanna spread my love. I wanna break this whole thing down. Take a deep breath, exhale a bad energy. Looking back now, get the whole world in front of me. You can see me flying so high like a paradise. You can see me rolling 13 like a paradise. Looking to my soul for love, for Mary Jane, Spider-Man, Kush, Peter Parkin. On the flame, everywhere I go, everything I say. Never back down, cause we're here to stay. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. There's not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you.
Matt Williams on The Kevin Holly Show. He takes the will out of your will to live.
Hi, this is Kevin Holly, host of The Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network. Catch me this week on To Catch a Predator. Wait, what? Who wrote this? What? No. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Trucker Rob. Drive your truck. Trucker Rob. Driving trucks is all he wants to do. Drive your truck. Trucker Rob. Driving trucks because he loves you.
When something is consummated, that means that two people got fucked, and then you're coming along and 9 months later, asshole.
You came out the asshole? So did I.
I don't know how much these guys are. They're limited.
What the fuck? Why did I deserve that, man?
Fucking, one of them went to a walk-in college, and the other one didn't go very far to school at all. He only lived a couple blocks away.
Walk-in college. Such a thing of the past. Those walk-in colleges.
Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my co-hosts think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, 'cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale, he can go blow Joe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me, 'cause I'm a broadcaster. With the co-host who's drunk and plastered. Jay's sitting in his car, listening to a podcast, thinking every wigger is busting a podcast. You never see me in the pen or Pop's Jim Nall walking Chuck's dogs. Beat a podcast out of shape, and when I'm finished, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter and keep homeless Chuck away from your daughter. I don't know if Jay's a fag or what, patting Kevin down and showing his nuts, and on the other hand, homeless Chuck, he never gets none, not from a black or a white woman, 'cause he falls down on the street top. Homeless Chuck solicits sex from a black cop. Jay Bird will swarm on any motherfucker with a gold microphone. Just because I'm from Newport Richie, punk podcasts are afraid of me. A young wigger on a warpath, and when I'm finished, it's gonna be my podcast with Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jay. Yo, Jay, I got something to say. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Yeah, fuck this podcast. Fuck you, Camden. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, homeless Chuck. What's up, Pops? Yeah. What's up, Pops? Yeah. Fuck this podcast.
Comatose state, knocked right in the head. Silence all around me is the last thing I said as I pump my brain full of metaphorical lead. As time goes on, these thoughts of mine are only getting older. As days go by, these sleepless nights are only getting colder. Friends I have, they try to help, but I give them the shoulder. They say that happiness is in the eye of the beholder. Another day, another time, we can live another life.
Hello, everybody.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show, second segment, Wednesday night, the eve of the insurrection. Balls deep. See you later. Oh, yeah. So, welcome back to the show, everybody. We got Holland, we got Patrick Berge in the house, and you can barely see Pat. You're hiding from the camera. It's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
That's good,
that.
though. Yeah, you can see his face a little bit. Anyway, welcome back to the show. We were talking earlier about, sometimes
I charge extra for a video.
sometimes people can be real assholes. You know what I mean? And
I do not know what you mean.
I've
Oh, Patrick's the biggest of them all. But I love him.
I've been privy to.
I'm a dick, not an ass.
To assholes. Holland's even like, shh, Pat, shh.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So, corrector.
I came up with a top 10 list for tonight, and it's based on my personal experiences, which is a little bit different than my normal top 10s. You know what I mean? But I think it's really important that we discuss this together, maybe roundtable it.
Can I just interrupt and say that
No.
that I did not interrupt with my cough? As you were.
As you were.
When you cough, Patrick, you also have to.
Well, you don't want to hit the microphone, Holland, when you push it away. You know,
Just
it's
go
like,
like
it makes
this.
noise too.
I
but-
take out the back of the PC. The front.
Yeah, don't jostle anything over there.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
mine's
man.
even a little iffy.
You know,
What?
I like to jostle, Kevin.
You have to put your face to the Patrick. You have to.
Patch has no mic
Patrick,
etiquette
put it
at
back.
all.
He doesn't give a shit what he's doing. Patrick, put it back to your mouth.
Look at the Korean guys. Are they Korean? That food is so good right there. I think they are Korean.
I think it's Philippine.
Well, you
actually.
would know.
Really?
He would know. He would know. I've never been to Asia. I've been to a million
you're
other
probably
countries.
right. That looks Philippine.
That looks like
Little peanut.
garbage food.
All right, so I do happen to know,
Mm-hmm.
and they look like Filipino to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a video.
The food's delicious.
They're
That's true. Oh, you know what my favorite? Sorry, Kevin. But my favorite thing is lumpia, and I can make them.
Ooh, I love lumpia.
I love lumpia. I will make.
I
So,
love
so
sisig.
Patrick and I'm. Patrick has really high taste in places to live. Patrick and I are in between places right now. We might get a place. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah. He's
that'd
been
be
in
cool.
some awesome
But I'll make you some-
motels with outside doors lately.
But Patrick and I we're not homeless, but we're in between places. We've talked about getting a place.
I'm hoteling.
He's hoteling.
Oh man, you guys should go vanning. You know what I mean?
The problem is this like the apartments and condos you sent me and stuff. They're so expensive. They're so expensive, Patrick.
Not too bad. The ones that I saw, Kevin showed that house on Main Street is like $1,400 a month. But
That one's not terrible.
You split that. That's like
You
right
know,
in the range.
it's
we're
funny
looking
that
for,
you
like
brought that up,
700,
Pat.
800, $600-800 bucks.
It's funny that you brought that up because
if you're splitting it.
I commented on that. It was like a Facebook Marketplace
Mm-hmm.
post, and it was one of the better prices.
It was right on
lately.
Main Street too. That
Yeah,
was a nice
good
spot.
location, not a bad house. And somebody said something about like, well, that's the prices are high because of Biden and blah blah blah. And then somebody else commented like, oh, well, let us know when your next QAnon meeting is or whatever. And then
Oh my God.
somebody else chimed in on my comment, and they were like, it's more because of the governor of Florida is ruining all the housing prices. And I was like, well, hold on a second. Why don't you look at the governors of the blue states and all their lockdowns and the high taxes, and people are flocking to Florida. That's what's driving up the prices.
Can I answer that as someone who actually
don't recall
kind of
asking
lives?
a question.
Well, you kind of were, but either way, I am a dick. We confirmed that earlier.
We all
Garbage
know
person.
that.
Yeah.
Like the prices of hotels, because I've been bouncing around hotels since we Jay and I ended the lease, right? And the prices of the hotels have gone up tremendously, largely because you've got all of these, literally, you've got so many people coming in from across the border, and those flights and stuff that they're talking about, right? That literally there are. So when I go to
Dude,
these,
I mean-
a lot of these hotels, the Magnuson, they're Section 8 now. And what that does is the county is now paying them above their rates. So, and they're filling up half the hotels, which is a COVID-related thing. People are losing their jobs. They're losing their income. The city
Nowhere
is
else to go,
hiding
yeah.
that cost. They're hiding that sickness that's happening right now by putting these people in the hotels. But that raises the rates of the rooms for me.
So my argument with this person,
It sucks.
my argument
it
with
does have an impact.
My argument with this person was, if you're going to knock the governor of Florida
Mm-hmm.
for his actions for COVID, whatever it might be, you should probably start with knocking the governors of other states that are that people are fleeing from to come to Florida. If it's so bad, why are people coming here? And in fact, if the other states, the blue states, are so great because of their lockdowns and mask mandates and vaccine passport mandates, if it's so great and so safe, why aren't people flocking from Florida to there if it's so bad in Florida? And they're like, oh, well, it's because people in Florida just don't get it. They're stupid.
Well, it is winter time.
And I'm like, well,
the Canadians
if people are
are going to go south no matter what.
If people are so stupid in Florida and they don't do anything and they're garbage people, then why are people flocking here? It just makes no sense to me at all. And that leads me to my top 10 list. And tonight's top 10 list is top 10 types of garbage people.
You're going to start at Moon Lake, right?
Number 10, top 10 garbage people are people that believe that January 6th, 2021 was an actual insurrection. Those people don't seem to be able to contemplate or comprehend the fact that there was nobody armed and trying to overthrow the government that day. It was a riot at best, and that's it. And when you look at how, and we'll talk about this tomorrow for sure, but when you look at how
sure.
the
Is this a
Capitol
Thursday
Police
thing on the Kevin Holly
Well,
show?
Thursday it's more relaxed. Like,
Really?
Yeah, Kevin and I are just our jerk ass
More
selves.
relaxed than this?
Yes.
Number 9 on the top 10 garbage people.
Nice.
People who call other people anti-vaxxers because the anti-vaxxers don't believe in getting 4 or 5 shots or you lose your job. I'm sorry, but don't call me an anti-vaxxer when I've had 27 vaccines.
But
and
can
this
we go
isn't
with
a vaccine.
instead of garbage, can we go with misinformed?
No, garbage people, Patrick.
Okay.
I
threw that out there.
Number 8 on the list of garbage
you apparently
people.
beta tested that.
Yes. Number 8 is tiger petters. If you're dumb enough to pet a tiger or any other animal for that matter.
Could we include feeding a squirrel?
Feeding a
Hands
squirrel?
Feeding a squirrel.
Damn it.
God
Cubs,
damn it.
Cubs fans.
You're a
just
dumbass.
say Cubs fans.
Kevin, you're
just
a
get it.
dumbass.
Just get it out there.
That kind of makes Kevin.
I mean,
a
the
garbage
guy.
person,
Listen, the
doesn't it?
guy he pet the tiger, Echo the tiger,
fed the squirrel
at the Naples Zoo, and then the tiger gets a hold of his arm. The guy's about to die. The cop's got no choice but to save the human, even though the human is a garbage ass human.
Is this going to result in a new Harambe shirt thing with the tiger? I don't
Dicks
think
out
the
for
tiger
Echo,
would
yeah.
have. Well, the tiger. Wouldn't it be funny if the tiger was trying to just save him? He had cancer in that arm. The tiger sniffed it.
I think what happened is the tiger.
That's a stretch there.
The tiger.
Probably hungry.
The tiger eliminated a garbage human, and then thus becomes
Tried to.
Thus becomes our savior.
That's actually
much
Darwin
like,
right
no,
there.
much like Harambe is our savior for basically getting that poor mother incarcerated or whatever for letting her baby over the fence.
Is that the weed thing?
No, I have
Steroids.
asthma. It makes me shake.
You know, I got one of those.
You
with
need
TH
one of these.
with
You cough too
THC.
much.
I got one of those.
I'm
with
sorry.
THC
I promised Kevin
in
we wouldn't
California.
interrupt him. He's getting pissed at me. I
I'm
can
not.
see it in his eyes.
I like you. This
I'm
guy
gonna shut
over
the
here,
hell
though.
up. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm gonna
Patrick.
get a tiger so
Don't
he
be
can
mad
pet
at me,
it.
Kevin.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I promised I wouldn't interrupt you. Carry on, sir.
I feel terrible now.
No, he does not. Look at his.
I do.
He
You
does
should pet a
not.
tiger, motherfucker. Number 7 on
Feed
the
a
list.
squirrel.
People.
Oh.
Fucking, where's my taser?
Don't do it. Please. I didn't do it, Kevin. Please don't. Oh, my God. The worst was Brian doing that. Oh, my God. I'll never forget.
Jesus Christ.
That one hurts. That's the new one. Don't
Come here,
don't do
Pat.
it.
No.
Where's the camera at?
I tased one of my best friends, Brian.
That was awesome.
And then
Where's
no,
my
it wasn't. He
stick?
was horrified I did it to him. And then he turned around and he knows I have a bad heart. Like I've known the man
Dude.
for like 30 years, and he fucking tased me, wasn't he?
Right in the boobie, and then she got feeling in her nipple again.
Ah,
For 2 seconds.
You should be happy about that.
nice.
All right, number 7 on the list. I almost got to it. People that don't tip well. Like
Assholes.
Here's the thing. Like if you order Uber Eats or a pizza from your local Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Hungry Howie's, whatever it might be, or the mom and pop's places, you know, if you order a pizza or order Uber Eats, and here's the thing. you've done Uber Eats. I've done Uber Eats. Okay, DoorDash. When you see the delivery pop up on your app, and it says estimated amount for this delivery is $7.77, including estimated tip. That means that the person that ordered the food typed in their tip. So the fare might be $5. They typed in $2 tip, whatever, $2.77. It probably gives you the option.
Oh, you're taking your time. I didn't realize you could actually see. I mean, they can see the cheap ass tip I'm leaving them before.
Yeah, now it's like that. Before, when you were doing it, it wasn't like that, but now it is. So here's the thing.
No.
Now, if a customer wants that Uber Eats delivery to come quick, they're going to put a decent tip on there. Then the driver's going to be like, oh, there's an incentive for me to get on my toes, get over there and get it. And
Really?
Go. Yeah, and you all know, as an Uber Eats driver, you're driving to a busy, understaffed restaurant. Then you have to wait because they're understaffed. Then you finally get the order, and you put it in your bag that you paid for, and you get in your car that you pay the gas and the maintenance for, and you drive to this person's house. And if they put a $5 tip on there, you're like, this is worth it. But if you get there, okay, now here's the problem. Sometimes they don't put a tip on there. Okay, and you're
you
like,
can tip after, right?
Well, yeah, but here's the thing.
That's good.
It might,
I'm gonna stick to that.
It might
Make
pop
Kevin
up.
Work for it.
It might pop up and it only say like $3.65, and you're like, well, I don't really want to accept this. But then your acceptance rating goes down, so you have to accept it to keep your acceptance rating up, so you get more pings, right? So here's the problem with that. You think to yourself, am I getting stiffed on this? Am I only going to get $3.65?
They're giving you cash.
Or am I going to get a cash tip? Or are they
Correct.
going to put a bigger tip depending on how quick I get there?
Right.
Well, a lot of the times you get that $2 delivery and they don't tip you. What kind of garbage ass
Who
human
doesn't?
orders Uber Eats knowing that the driver's only getting $2? You assholes. Stop it. I'm so tired of it. Those
You
are
know
the people,
what- you
I'll
know what
lick
makes
your
me mad?
fries, man.
Here's the thing. As you know, and you and I, Kevin, are people who always have cash, right? Because of what we do. But here's what pisses me off is I look at the Uber Eats thing, I'm like, man, if I don't say that I'm going to tip them something on here, they're not going to bring me my food.
They
fast.
might not accept it.
They may spit in it or whatever, and it might take 5 hours. So, and like normally I would like give them maybe $20. Who knows? Whatever I was going to give them. So now at least I put 20%, and then I'll give them cash on top of it.
Yeah, but if Kevin doesn't know you're gonna drop the cash afterwards,
might not
he
accept
might
it.
just eat
Yeah.
your thing.
But like,
Or I'll lick your
we
potato.
live on
Lick
tips.
your potatoes.
Yeah.
We live on tips. That's how we live day to day on tips. So here's the thing: people are so freaking rude, and when they don't tip, it's like, oh man, sorry, Holland. That's all I got.
Well, let me just a public service announcement for all of you people out there.
PSA.
Yeah, PSA for those of you that order Uber Eats or DoorDash or pizzas or whatever it might be for delivery. If you don't tip, just know this: most of the drivers that have been doing it for a while have I have a notebook in my car that I keep. I write down the gate codes to gated communities in case I don't have a gate code next time I go there. So I always can get into these communities. I also have kept receipts as a pizza guy. I write down addresses. I'll remember them. I'll remember the person's name. If I get the same Starbucks order every morning for Rodriguez or Ronaldo or Joseph P.
Starbucks.
Whoever,
Can I just say
whoever
that?
it might be, I will look at that. I'll see it pop up and say, you know what? I'm not wasting my time with this person.
Why is Starbucks right next door? Why is their
They suck.
inside closed?
No, listen.
They're not
You can
anymore.
only do drive-through.
Not anymore. You can sit
No,
there.
No, you can go in.
You
Patrick,
can't. You can't
Patrick,
go in.
I was just there.
Cannot
Dude,
walk
I go
in.
there every
Patrick,
single day. Every
Patrick,
day.
I was
Cannot
just there.
walk
Oh, you're
inside.
dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. There's one in front of my
He
neighborhood.
lives
I go
across
there
the
every
street.
day.
Well, let's to be fair.
I went to my Starbucks 6 times today for Uber Eats.
Yours,
6.
yours.
To this one
Yes,
here.
and I go inside every
This one?
single
Right
time,
next
and the
door.
one
Right
right
next
here
door.
as well by the McDonald's by Southgate. Yes,
I
every
never
single
walk in.
Starbucks you can go in. The
No.
ones in the mall you can sit down at a table now. Yes, you can.
I just went there 2 days ago, and it's like closed.
You're stoned as hell, dude.
No. I believe you, Patrick. Only because
I don't believe you because I was just
Kevin,
there today.
Kevin, did you walk into the one right
Yes,
down the street
every
on
time.
the corner?
Every time.
This one.
Yes. Not that one today, but yes. 2 days ago. Yes.
No, they got it closed, dude.
I don't believe it.
They got it closed.
I'll tell you
Well,
what.
that one sucks
inside.
then. I don't
Listen
believe
And
what
there
they
was
did. They do
a
suck, and I'll
crash
tell
in
you what.
front of it because they got so many cars.
couldn't get in. I
They
was
got
getting-
so many cars going through the
Someone
drive-through.
screamed at me. Someone screamed at me today. Me, of all people, right? Would you scream at me?
Well, it depends what you were doing at Starbucks.
Well, you are a shitty driver, so yeah.
Shut up,
Yeah.
assholes. Anyways, so I'm in the drive-through. Everything was fine, but there was like people coming in the wrong entrance and they put their car almost to my bumper, and I was like, but this is what pissed me off the most. I'm going through the drive-through. I get low ice,
Light ice.
light ice.
Low ice, yeah.
The
You're
man,
like a
the
chulo.
man had
I want that lowrider ice, man. The low ice.
Easy on the Bergie bits.
with extra milk, or
You could
know,
say that.
with extra milk and a sweet and low. One sweet and low.
Bergie
We don't have
bit's a
sweet and
thing.
low, so they have this other true something or other. True leaf. No, I'm joking. So he hands me 2 cups, and I said, What? This is not what I ordered. This is probably somebody else's order. He goes, you said lots of ice. I'm like, never mind, dude. You got 80 people back there. I've been screamed at twice already. I said, just give me both of them. I'll have a nice day.
You know what? Speaking of coffee places, even McDonald's, if you order, like I like to order a black coffee with 2 creams on the side. Please, I have to say it. I don't know why, but please leave room for cream. And I get a black
They
coffee
fill it to the
all
top.
at the top.
What are you supposed to do? You have to dump it out or try to drink some shitty ass coffee.
Exactly.
I don't
But you
drink
really
coffee really
shouldn't
bad.
Garbage
complain.
human.
I think we need to manage our complaining, though, with people that are working. People are being dicks. I saw a guy make the girl cry at the gas station next door earlier today. She doesn't speak very good English.
Probably you.
And
Where
no, right next door. The,
Okay.
the- right?
It's Shell.
Shell. And he made her cry. And he was being
I know
a dick.
what you're thinking. He
But-
looked at me.
But people need to, nobody's working. A lot of people aren't working right now. Businesses are struggling to hire people, to get people to come on good help. God knows Kevin's been struggling to find good help. And
Fuck you, Patrick.
and no, so I'm just saying we should be please everybody manage their tempers right now.
Can I go?
With
Can I build?
driving? Manage your tempers.
Let me build on this, Patrick.
Yes,
Don't be
sir.
a fucking hippie, but let me build on this with you,
Mhm.
okay? If you're gonna pay it forward in the drive-through at whatever you're at Starbucks, whatever, I'm paying for the guy behind me. Don't. That person's in a Range Rover. They already have enough money to get their
yeah.
coffee. Instead, if you want to pay it forward or you want to be good, tip the people at the drive-through window.
Or go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Just
the
tip
guy
the-
behind
Dunkin' Donuts is right
the
across
guy
the street.
behind
Tip the
you is
staff.
probably paying with pennies and.
Thank you,
shit.
Josh,
That's
for
true.
fuck's sake.
And Dunkin'
All right.
Donuts is just across the street.
Number 6, garbage people.
Oh, you're
Top
still
10
going.
garbage people. Yeah, I'm trying. Number 6, the motorcycle lane riders. The guys that ride on their motorcycles in between the cars at the stoplight
Your
to get all the
brother?
way to the front.
Your brother?
No, he doesn't do that. But, geez,
You
for
don't do
crying
that?
out loud. No. First of all, you're startling the old ladies and the children and the dogs that are in traffic at the stoplight. Number 2, it's illegal and dangerous. And number 3, look, dude, the guy on the Harley isn't doing the lane riding. The guy on the crotch rocket is doing the lane riding. And that guy, he's got his fat ass in a Hayabusa with his stupid helmet on with his camera on the top. There's a camera on the back of it. He thinks he's all cool. He's making YouTube videos and he's riding the lanes. Eventually, someone's going to change lanes and you're going to be like, what the fuck did you do? Blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Stop lane riding, you idiots. Are you in that much of a hurry? You've got a motorcycle that goes 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. Can you just wait for the light to turn green and then just moderately change lanes until you get an opening in the road and then let it go?
You wouldn't survive
Asshole.
in Southeast Asia very long.
That's different, though, because that's the norm there.
Why is that
There's no
different?
lanes. There's just everybody goes wherever
No,
they
they
go.
have lanes. Just everybody goes where everybody goes.
Then they're garbage humans, too.
No,
They'll
they just
go
don't
on the
care.
damn
They don't
sidewalk
care.
in
They go on the
Southeast
sidewalk.
Asia.
Maybe hit a child or a Yorkie.
All right, well, this top
They
10
don't care.
list is...
Well,
Yorkie.
Yorkies. Are you not supposed to hit Yorkies?
No.
Can we just have a
missed that.
clarification
Patrick
on
missed
that?
that.
Is
Let
that
me,
not allowed?
let me call an audible and put number 6.5. People that hit Yorkies. Garbage humans.
Really though?
It was an accident.
I thought
it was
they
an
were.
accident.
I thought they were okay. It was a
Wasn't my
man law thing.
No, but put your goddamn dog on a leash.
All right.
Yeah.
For real, it wasn't my fault.
Especially
Don't you
your
think I sat
Yorkies.
there and cried in the
Did you
grass?
recently kill a Yorkie?
I did
Murder.
on Embassy.
Really?
On
And
Embassy.
a sandhill crane. And a
What haven't you
A
killed
roseate
of
spoonbill.
God's
I have yet to
egret.
kill. They just fly up my vehicles. What am I supposed to do?
She wants
How
purposely...
many ex-husbands do you have, and how are they exes?
4, and they all still like me and
Are they
talk
all
to me.
alive?
They're all alive,
Okay.
and they've never
Well,
remarried,
okay. Just
and they
checking
never
on
will.
that.
She punched a manatee once, dude, right in the face.
No,
Really?
I did
Yeah.
not. No, he's lying.
She
he's
punched
lying.
it. Bam, right in the
I'm
face.
about to punch you in the face.
Fucking, you're so far away from me right now. I'll
I'll
tase your
fucking-
ass.
Did you?
Tase you. I'll tase you. Take
did
your
you-
headphones
have you,
off.
Have you
If you're gonna
milked?
do
Have
that.
you milked one?
Have it? No.
They're sea
no,
cows.
No.
I want to
no,
go
of course,
milk
we've
one.
all been to Crystal River.
Bring it on, bitch!
Please.
Come on, let's go.
Fuck you. Yeah, there's nothing worse than being teased, and they think it's funny.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm a cardiac patient. I've had open heart surgery. Patrick, pay attention.
ma'am.
I know you're stoned monkey, but listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cardiac patient.
Yes.
And they know this, and they still
I
tase
worked
me.
for a heart and vascular clinic as the IT guy.
All right, listen. I really want him to finish his list because
He's talking about working in IT somewhere. The fuck are you talking about, dude?
Patrick.
She said she
Patrick.
has a heart condition.
Oh, my
I
God.
said I worked for a heart and vascular.
All right,
let's let him
number
finish his
5.
list.
But
Top
I was the IT guy.
Top
so I
10
really-
garbage human beings. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw a taser at you. Top 10 garbage human beings. Number 5. This is the best. One of the best ones. Okay. Selfish teachers who are vaccinated and wear masks but refuse to come back to work because they're scared of getting sniffles from an unvaccinated child that has no risk of getting or transmitting COVID. Garbage human. Most teachers are awesome. Almost all teachers are awesome.
Your
My
sister is awesome.
Awesome teacher.
Your
My
sister's
auntie.
awesome.
So many of my friends.
Yep, Sharon.
Guess what?
Sharon.
Well, you
They're
got
all
a
on the same
lot
page.
You got
Sharon's
a lot
awesome.
of caveats.
I'll tell you what, man. If
Your
you're
sister's a garbage human?
No.
Mine is.
in Chicago right now, they're fighting with the school district because they don't want to come back to work. They don't want to come back to work unless there's a mask mandate and a vax mandate for these children because they're scared and selfish that they're going to get Omicron, which is sniffles, from a fucking child.
It's Omicron.
It is
Omicron.
ridiculous. It's Omicron. If you're
Omicron.
if you're on the
Omicron.
south side of Chicago, it's Omicron.
Omicron.
Anyway, garbage fucking people. Number 4, garbage people. Top 10. Number 4, fact checkers. If you're a fact checker for anything, any entity at all, if you call yourself a fact checker,
like Google,
if you make it yourself, even if you're not a real live paid fact checker, but you go out on a limb and I'm gonna fact check that. I'm gonna be a fact checker. What's your source?
You're
What's your
getting
source?
into Shadowgate.
I'm just saying,
territory.
people that try to correct other people
Oh, no,
by
I
fact
didn't get
checking
it.
them.
I didn't get it. I said Shadowgate.
Do you want to do the top 10
We were
list?
listening,
No, I said
Patrick.
You wanna do it?
Shadowgate.
Good.
You failed
Please, I
me.
have
Do
to
the
pee.
top 10.
Patrick, you know what? I have to pee every 2 minutes. Go ahead, Kevin. Finish. Please finish. Please finish.
Oh, now I gotta hurry. Now I gotta hurry.
I just have to
Y'all
pee.
talked about IT work at a
Would you
vascular
like
place.
to-
Now I gotta
we'll
hurry.
Hold your spot if you want to go.
I wanna
Number
hear it. I
3
wanna
on
hear
the
it.
fucking top 10 list.
We'll leave the door open.
Garbage
Patrick.
people. People who use public restrooms and then leave without washing their hands. I'm sorry, but I was pooping in Publix the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm like in this little box pooping happily,
Yeah.
scrolling through my phone.
You poop in public?
Publix is the best clean bathroom. Publix.
Man, that's weird. You feel comfortable doing that?
Oh yeah.
I
Except
don't
this
know any-
except
men
this one
don't
time.
feel
Is
comfortable
this like
shitting
a
anywhere.
crotch cam or
Why
something?
would you
No,
jostle
it's a-
that? Why would you
no.
jostle that?
It is a cam. Don't
Is
do
it
it.
like right on my crotch?
No, that
No,
doesn't
it's
work
not.
anyway.
Nobody can see
but
it.
never jostle the cameras. Patrick's
Never.
like a 2-year-old.
All we can see is
It's like a bowl of
part
China
your
shop.
face.
Oh, I didn't
This
jostle
guy, I
that
swear to
one.
God, give him a beer.
Dear God.
So anyway, I'm pooping, and this
Number
guy,
6.
this guy comes in, dude. Don't. That's the one you can't fucking. I'm gonna fucking for real.
Don't do that one. That.
Touch it.
Don't.
Fucking told you I would throw a taser at you. I told you. The one thing not to jostle, he
You
jostles the one important camera in
It
the
bounced
room.
off
That's the
my
god
rock
camera.
Do you know why
hard
you said it?
abs.
Do you know why it's the most important camera, Patrick?
It bounced off my rock
Patrick,
hard abs
do you-
and may have broken.
Do you know why it's the most important camera?
No, ma'am.
It's because it's the one going right at him.
Is it the is
No,
it Kevin's crotch
actually,
cam?
Yes.
actually, that camera is
Is
the
what?
fucking monitor camera, so people
Really?
can see things on the thing. That's
But
the camera.
strangely,
Oh
if you
God,
look at
we
the-
wouldn't want to shut down the.
No,
the-
not that
the
monitor,
penis.
you jackass. I'll tell you what, man. It's my room. It's my fucking camera. Don't fucking touch it. Simple as that. God damn it. Number 3.5.
Hurry up.
Number 3.5 on the list of garbage people. Patrick fucking Berge. Jostling my shit.
This was a great list. I couldn't agree
Patrick,
more.
please put that down.
Listen, if you don't wash your hands when you leave the bathroom, you touch the doorknob that everybody else has to touch after they wash their hands.
That's gross and
And
rude.
if you don't have a paper towel and they have the stupid air dryer thing because they're trying to save the goddamn trees for climate change, whoa, you know, then you
and
don't
you're
have.
gonna and you're gonna give people COVID.
What are you gonna? No, you can't get COVID. It's airborne.
joking, I'm
God damn it! Unless you.
I know. I was just making a joke. Stop.
Okay, it's funny.
Okay,
It's a great joke.
Carry on.
I'm now I'm hyped up. I'm
All right, hurry
hyped
up.
up now. I'm pissed
Hurry
off
up.
now. Oh, hurry up. Okay, fine. Number 2, garbage fucking humans. Pat, you know about this. It's pretty obvious.
What?
Goddamn mask Nazis. Oh, you pull your mask up over your nose, please? Meanwhile, it's gaping holes over your side of your face or everything comes out anyway. What's the fucking difference?
So Patrick begrudgingly was angry and had to call an Uber. What was that, last week? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, calling, God damn, I need a mask just in case they make me wear one in the Uber.
He did not.
Did he?
Nope. Or she.
But then
she did
I'm
not.
like,
Very
and
nice.
my client that was in there, he's like, why is your friend taking pictures of the mask box? I said, knowing him, there's something bullshit on it, and he's gonna post it later.
Yeah, because mask box says it doesn't stop fucking COVID.
Yeah.
I kind of like the humor in that, the irony in it.
Hey, I just
They're
gotta-
making me wear something that literally says on the box it doesn't stop.
We got a text that just came in. Oh my God, I had to share this with you guys. I have a student whose name is Brandon. Today, one of the therapists walked into my classroom in the middle of my math lesson and said, "Let's go, Brandon." I freaking lost my shit. I couldn't even talk to finish my lesson.
Who was that?
She loved that I got it. My staff and the kids looked at me like I was crazy because I was laughing so hard. That's hilarious.
Was that your sister?
Doesn't matter who it was a listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a teacher, obviously.
We don't have to name every single person that
I just
comments.
wanna know.
Well, I'll
God.
tell you after the show.
Great list, Kevin.
It's not over yet, Patrick. Number 2. Oh, that was number 2. Number 1. Okay, the number 1 garbage human being out there. Number 1 on the top 10 list
You
tonight.
sure you're not on 2 still?
I'm on number 1. You're number 2, fucker.
Making sure.
You're a
trying
big
to
old
make sure he
stinky
doesn't
pile of number
screw it
2.
up.
Number 1 is solicitors who knock on your door when you clearly have a no soliciting sign. I'm busy. I'm on a goddamn
do.
Zoom meeting.
He
I got
does.
a dog. I got a sleeping baby.
Have you seen it,
Oh.
Patrick?
Yeah, but
he
what
has a no
if?
soliciting
And then they
sign.
say, well, I'm not a solicitor. Actually, we're here to talk about saving energy. And I'm like, you're a goddamn solicitor. I got in a fight with this guy in my front yard. I was like,
This week?
2 months ago when it
out.
was still hot out. It was like the end of the summer. This guy's at my door, and I'm like, dude, can you not see the sign, dude? I'm busy right now. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, well, I'm actually not a solicitor. And I was like, well, what are you here for? Do I know you? And he's like, well, we're talking about solar power, saving energy, and what do you use for power?
See?
And I was like, well,
He wasn't
I said
trying
it
to
doesn't
sell
matter.
you anything.
I said it doesn't matter what I use for power because we're not having this conversation because I have a no soliciting sign and you're a solicitor and you're not
What
supposed
do
to
you
touch my
use
fucking
for
door.
power?
Doesn't matter. And he goes,
It does.
he goes, I came here in my own car. See it right there? It's parked in front of my house. And I'm like, okay, explain how I made an appointment with you. And now I don't know who the fuck you are. And he's like, well, yeah, you actually did. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, everybody I go to see has an appointment. And I go, I don't know who the fuck you are. In fact, I don't even pay the power bill because it's included in my rent here. So why would I make an
So
appointment
the
with you
poor
about my
man
power?
Just went to the wrong address.
No,
and Kevin's attacked.
no, he tried to tell me that he was supposed to be there, and that's my car, and he tried to explain it all to me, and I was like, look,
Maybe he
dude, I said, this conversation is over before it ever started. Just go away. And he's like, well, you got to be a dick. And I'm like, I'm holding my pit bull who's barking at him and stuff while
You
I'm
don't
like,
have a pit bull.
and
He
I go,
does, he does.
and I'm like, you know what? You want to call me a dick? I could let my fucking dog go, and we'll see who the dick is. You want me to really be a dick? I'll let the dog go, and then we'll see who's a dick. And he's like, oh, he threw his arms up, and he's like, I don't know what the fucking problem is. And I was like, you know what? How about I let the dog back inside, and I just whoop your ass in my front yard, And I'm glad that he didn't take me up on it, because he was way bigger than me, dude. And way younger, too. You know what I mean? But I was so
my
hot, I was
God.
pissed off. That's a garbage human being right
Way
there.
bigger than
Don't
you,
knock
like
on the guy's door.
5'3"?
Even if you have an appointment.
He was like 5'3".
and 3/4. Yeah. Finally, he makes a funny one there. I'll give you that one, Patrick.
All right,
you
number
earned
one.
it. You
Number
earned it.
one,
That
Patrick.
was number 1.
Oh, that was?
Patrick's
Okay,
number
okay.
1, garbage human. Yeah. You guys suck, man. Oh my God. The eve of the insurrection. Brian in the chat says telemarketers. Yeah, I hate that shit too. David the drummer in the chat says, I saw 2 guys in a car in Orlando wearing masks, windows rolled up, and California plates. Hey,
So
man.
Now you got to do one that's the top 10 beautiful people.
Oh, I can start number.
Balance out everybody.
Yeah, no.
The beautiful people.
Oh,
Beautiful people.
I would have to say,
It's gonna be hard to find 10.
No, you just got to find 10 unvaccinated people with highly desirable type O negative blood and unvaxxed sperm.
Well, they'll probably.
for God's
if
sake,
you're finding
stop
good
bragging,
people,
Kevin.
They'll probably be or not vaxxed. So
I'm just saying.
You're looking for the majority.
Well, thank goodness. You
After
know what?
this,
It's I I think it's almost cigarette break.
Well, I mean, you can go in the stairwell anytime you want and smoke cigarettes all in you fucking chimney.
You're not supposed to smoke in the stairwell, Kevin. It's going to drift down to my premium floor.
I hated being a telemarketer. I was a telemarketer for a while. I did outbound campaigns for a little while. Oh my God, it was the worst.
Did you see we had the fire department here the other day?
No, I didn't.
The place was filling with the smell of smoke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Excuse me, I have to go powder my nose again.
Oh, okay. She's going to go
She's
powder.
gonna put powder in her nose.
Sorry, I'll leave you with
in her
Patrick.
nose.
Let's put Patrick on his own camera here. It's Patrick's show now. There you go, Pat.
I've got no powder.
You've got no powder. Good, good. Yeah, this is powder-free zone.
This is the nose you get.
Mama Bird says that was my first job, telemarketer. Listen, I did telemarketing for real, and it was the most challenging, low-paying, disappointing job I've ever had. Pat, what was the worst job you ever had? I know you haven't really worked much because you just, you're Pat Berge and you're an author now. Being a guest on the Kevin Holly Show is the worst job you ever had? Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey,
you think you're suffering. No.
But the pay's great.
Yeah, well, it only gets better. Yeah, you know what I mean? It can only get better. Seriously, though, like, Zamboni driver, you really failed at that.
Kevin's like the DoorDash of podcasts. That you don't get the tip.
It would be more funny if you shut the fuck up during the top 10 and just waited until it was over to tell your jokes. You know what I mean? That's better.
But,
I know, it's impossible.
What fun
yeah.
would that be
look, a
for
squirrel.
me?
Yeah, well, if... it's weird that I can only look at you through this little crack in between the monitors. So tell me about it.
You're looking at my little crack.
You were a Zamboni driver at the ice rink
Yes,
in the Countryside Mall in Clearwater.
Yes, I was.
And you crashed the Zamboni into the boss's desk, and the time clock fell onto the desk, and you punched out and left because you knew you were going to get fired.
Yes.
Would that be your worst job ever?
Yes. Well, no. Probably. No. I fucking no. I've had horrible jobs. I've had horrible jobs.
Tell me the worst one. Concentrate.
I've had horrible jobs. So no.
Digging ditches.
Well, I mean, I grew up on a farm. I was working bag and feed when I was maybe 9 years old at our grain elevator, like tons of feed in 50-pound bags.
At 9 years old, I mean, that can't really be a job.
Let's see your guns. Let's see your
Oh,
guns.
it can't be a job.
It's not a real job.
No, I mean, I got
What
paid
is this,
for
Little
it,
House on the
too.
Prairie? I mean...
No, well, it was a little house in Michigan.
88
Farm.
miles
It
from 8
was
Mile.
very small.
And he was
farming
he was the
community.
only son, and he was forced to work.
Mhm.
Child labor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't child labor. It was called fucking working on your family's farm.
Sounds like
kind of
slave
how
labor.
our country was born and raised.
Then why would you say it's the worst?
Because it's hard work.
Do you hate our country now?
You
all
get
of a
up
sudden,
like
or?
4 o'clock in the
I do.
morning and you're catching bales of hay from a kicker, and
From a what?
You're doing that.
What'd you call
those hay kicker.
Oh.
That kicks out the
I
bales
thought you
of
said
hay.
something else.
And you kind of just grab them by the twine and stack
what?
them up.
The what?
Then you gotta take and unstack them from the. Then you gotta take and unstack them from the trailer, and take them into the barn and stack them back up in the barn again. That's a fucking hard day's work.
Sounds terrible.
I believe it.
I was
I
You
think
probably
that-
had some really nice muscles, though,
I
right?
was doing that when I was 10, 11, 12 years old.
I think the Zamboni crash is worse.
That was there.
So what do you think
That
it was
a good
worse?
one.
Me singing on the street corner or
Mm-hmm.
this? I would have to say Patrick's was probably worse.
Singing is fun.
It was harder.
No, it's not. But I was gonna sing a song tonight, but then I forgot the guitar at the shop, so.
Well, give me a chord progression.
No,
He's
no,
got
no,
a
no.
guitar here with 2
No,
strings.
yeah, no, that's no good. And
Do you
I
need
went
more
to,
than that, or?
Yeah, you need 6. But I was gonna go to the store. Please text me tomorrow and remind me to go to the store and get 6 new strings for that guitar.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question.
No.
Try to focus on this, Patrick.
I'm making a note to text Holland tomorrow.
What do you think is worse? The hurricane news coverage with the spaghetti models and like, you're all going to die maybe tomorrow. Oh, it looks like it took a little turn. Other people are going to die instead. What's worse, that or COVID news? Like, oh my God, 800,000 people died of COVID, with COVID maybe. Maybe they had COVID, maybe they didn't. We don't know. Or NASCAR.
I like hurricanes.
You like hurricanes? I think NASCAR is probably a little bit harder to deal with, but I might be wrong.
Old NASCAR or new NASCAR?
Oh, new NASCAR. Old NASCAR was badass.
Old NASCAR was badass.
Yeah. Do you remember the NASCAR driver, Tony Stewart? They called him Smoke. Do you remember him?
I didn't grow up here. I don't know.
Do you know he killed a guy, like, with his car on purpose?
Mm.
Yeah. And somehow he got away with it.
What was his name? What was his name?
Tony Stewart. I'm going to pull it up.
They have some very funny names for drivers, like Dick Trickle.
Oh, Dick Trickle, yeah. He was a cigarette smoker, by the way. Here we go. He killed Kevin Ward. And I've got the video and the audio right here. Let you guys take a look at it and tell me what you think here.
Oh, sprint cars.
Yeah.
I had a cousin that used to race sprint cars.
That's fascinating.
Crazy.
So, anyway, Tony Stewart. Was your cousin Tony Stewart or no? Or Kevin Ward? No? Was his name Kevin Ward?
No.
Okay, good. Because then I would have been like, oh, my God, my condolences.
Mark Van Houten.
Oh, sounds French.
Wrestlers have weird names, too.
He set the record at the track for flipping his car. He's a serious driver and crasher.
Well, I'm trying to pull this shit up here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think NASCAR is more of a southern thing.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I don't know. I think people from like Indiana.
I don't know. You're from
people
Michigan.
from like Indiana might have some issue with that.
What? I don't know. But
we lost
the stock
no,
yard.
but like, shit. Where was I going with that?
Insulting the Northerners for
no, I'm just saying NASCAR. But no. The wrestlers have crazy names too. My sister used to live next door to Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow,
and then he died. Do you remember him?
Yeah, let's try and take a call without Pat talking over him.
Okay.
Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Who dat?
Just game Amy.
Amy, what's up, Amy? You ever kill a squirrel in your car?
No, I've nailed a couple on my bike.
Hell yeah.
On your bike, Amy.
You nailed a couple?
No. Listen, Amy,
Sounds
you couldn't avoid them.
No, they run out in front of you.
Right, exactly.
There's
and I'm in a
nothing you
vehicle.
can do.
Amy,
I'm
in
on
a
a
vehicle.
bicycle. It's grotesque, but they they get stuck in your spokes, and it
smells, and you get a hose down your bike later.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross.
It happens.
So what's
they have nothing from
Ambassadors
brains.
to humanity.
I don't know. I mean, I once ran over a snake. Holland's singing away from her microphone right now. What the hell are you doing?
It's just for fun.
Okay. I once ran over a snake on my bicycle, penis game, Amy. And
did you really?
I was okay. Go with me on this, Amy. I think you'll appreciate this. I was on a bike path that's like 13.5 miles long, and it's in a nature preserve by my house. It's a beautiful ride. And
So you must have been exhausted.
He was in Starkey.
No, I used
There's
to be
so many snakes in Starkey. I won't go there anymore.
I used to be a gym rat, so that was part of my leg day,
Okay.
And so I'm riding this fixie bike. You know what a fixie bike is, I'm sure, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah. One speed training bike. Very light. It weighed like 8 pounds. I loved it. And so I'm going as fast as it goes. I can't pedal any faster. You know what I mean? And I'm just cruising down this path, and a black snake. I believe it was an Alabama black snake.
A racer, you mean?
Yeah.
Black racer.
Alabama black snake. Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. That's God damn it, Holland. That's code for a black
Probably
man's
a
penis.
damn garden.
Oh, I didn't know that. What do I know?
That was a play on words for penis game,
Oh,
Amy.
okay. I
She
didn't know.
likes Shane B,
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah.
so this Alabama black snake crosses the path, right, Amy? Okay, go with me. And it happened so fast that I hit it with the front tire, and right in the middle, right? The snake was so long. The bike path is big enough for people to come and go in both directions, So the snake was probably like 6 feet long, and its head was at one side of the bike path, and its tail was at the other side.
Ooh.
It stretched across the entire path, and I hit it right dead center in the middle. And when I hit it, I lifted my feet off the pedals, and you know how the fixie bikes are, that the pedals keep moving,
Yeah.
So the pedals were like still moving, and the snake's head section coiled up, and then the tail section coiled up, and it was like it made like a V, and they got caught in the pedals on both sides.
Oh my God, I can't think about it.
And I kicked my legs out wide, like Bubba the Love Sponge would say. I kicked it out wide, and I screamed like a little girl, like, ah! and this snake got wrapped up in my pedals, and it was like and then like it was such a long snake that as it was getting just beat up,
They just took a turn to the worst.
as it got beat up in my pedals,
Minding its own business.
it was hitting the frame of my bicycle, and I'm like, and I slowed down, and I only had one brake on that bike. It was a front handbrake, and it barely worked good enough to stop the bike when you're going so fast, you know. And so I squeezed that brake, and I was like, my feet were off to the sides, and the snake's just getting wrapped up in everything, the spokes and the frame and the pedals and everything else. And I come to a stop, and the thing uncoils itself like right under my crotch, and I'm staring at it, screaming, ah! And it just like it comes together and slithered off into the fucking palm fronds. And I'm like, holy shit. Oh my God. Ah.
No fucking way.
Yes, I swear to God, it was the grossest thing that ever happened in my life.
Oh my God.
Yeah, terrifying. Absolutely fucking terrifying. So I hope that never happens to you, Amy. But, you know, if it does,
we were on a ride once, and we passed a snake. It was just a black snake, but it was coiled up on the side of the road, and when we passed, it stood up and like hissed and tried to strike at us. But that's the worst snake encounter I've ever had. I've had plenty of squirrel encounters.
You ever seen one of those fox squirrels that are all brown and multicolored with the big nuts, big balls?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
That's a running thing with us because they're so rare
Bye,
in
Pat.
Georgia.
I gotta go. I got a show.
Say bye to Pat.
Bye, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, hurry up. Hurry. No, don't let the door hit you in the ass. Yeah. Jesus.
Slammed
man.
it.
Knocked
like
the
he had
picture off the
somewhere
wall.
to be. Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
Now we have to go. You and I have to go now and adjust all the pictures in the hallway.
Yeah,
Again.
that's why.
Again.
That's why.
That
Sorry
Patrick
about
does
that,
it.
Amy. Oh
Sorry,
my gosh.
Amy.
What a dick.
He is.
Pat's got better shit to do. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
He's gone.
So now we can talk without being interrupted.
I know. Real quick.
Just
Real
playing.
quick because we have to take a break.
Oh my God, Holland with the real quick stuff. God, don't rush Penis Game Amy.
No, Amy will call back.
She's
'cause
about
Amy's
to
the
tell
coolest.
us about how she killed a squirrel.
All right, listen. I want to hear it because you know what? I find it's just crazy. Isn't? Don't you feel bad? I feel bad every time I kill an animal.
Oh, I do. I mean, I've never killed a squirrel on my car or a bird, you know, but on my bicycle, it happens, you know.
Fuck those squirrels. They bit me. You know what? I hope that every time you kill a squirrel, both of you ladies, that you notch a thing on the side of your car, your bike, or your belt, or your bed, you know, whatever it might be. I've rocked some squirrels in bed
Girls
before.
don't do that.
Well, you should, because those squirrels are assholes. Garbage animals.
Are you talking about women?
No, squirrels.
In your bed.
Squirrels, not girls. What did I say?
You said girl. You said squirrels
I
in
don't
my
think
bed.
so. I
In
think
my
you're
bed.
wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Hey, Amy, do you know that Holland punched a manatee in the face?
No, I did not. I never did such a thing.
Yes, you did.
No, I never have. Why do you keep saying that?
Do you know that she also waxed a dolphin once?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, no, I waxed your feet. Shut up.
No, she waxed a dolphin.
Oh my God.
Aurora says she killed a bird with a plane once. You're lucky it didn't bring the plane down, you know?
Well, Aurora's a pilot. It's bound to happen.
I think Penis Game Amy should become a pilot. After this Alcatraz thing, I think you should go to pilot school.
No.
No.
I want to go to pilot school.
But Amy could land it like Sully in the river, you know?
Yeah, but I told...
No, I don't think so.
She'd be like, hold on, I got this. Amy would be like,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, Amy, speaking. We're about to land in the river. If everyone could please reach under their seats and pull out the wetsuits and piss in them.
Oh my God.
And take your complimentary Xanax.
oh, yeah, no, you don't say.
No way. You said it so slow, Amy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great.
I said Xanax.
That's like when people say,
Xanax.
well, I'm from New York. And I'm like, you don't say. And they're like, no, I'm from New York. And I'm like, no, what I meant is, please don't say that. Because you all fucking say that every time.
They do.
I'm from New York. Well, I
They
had
all-
pizza. You like this pizza? Yeah, well,
New
I'm
York
from
or
New York.
Michigan? Michigan or New York?
No, it's specifically New York. It's like, oh, I pissed in my wetsuit once before. They're like, well, I'm from New York. We don't do that.
Where can? Oh no, this is the best. Where can we get some good New York style pizza?
Oh, well, I'm from New York. Oh, you don't say.
Really?
You don't say.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I care.
Penis Game Amy, you ever swim anywhere in New York? Yeah, well, I'm from New York. No, you don't say. You know?
No, I've never swum in New York. Fuck no. God no. Ugh.
Everyone in Florida says they're from New York or Michigan or Canada. That's it. New York, Michigan, or Canada.
Sausage Shame Department in the chat says Holland ripped off an ostrich's weave.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, Penis Game Amy.
I put in some nice weaves yesterday.
You know, you're almost as hardcore as Holland when it comes to killing animals, but I think Holland takes the cake. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah,
pretty
evil.
much. Yeah, everyone makes fun of me for it.
Well,
everyone.
I mean, you just throw it out there for everybody. You know?
I can't help it. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, hold on a second. This is an important call. I think they might want to talk to you, Penis Game Amy. Hold on a second here. Let me merge them in here.
Oh, it's Shane, I bet.
Let's see here.
Shane,
Here we go.
Hi, is this the suicide hotline?
Yes, it is. They see my vehicles and they run right at it. I swear to God.
Welcome to the show, sir. What's your name?
My name is Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good. How are you? Are you a new caller?
I don't think his name's Paul.
I am, thank you.
I don't think his name's Paul.
I don't think your name is
he
Paul.
He said, my name's
It's
Paul.
D Nuts.
Paul
D Nuts.
That doesn't make any
Wait
sense.
Wait a minute. It's P. D's. I know
No,
who you are.
it's
yes.
not.
No, it's Peanuts.
I have his number.
It's Peanuts. I know Peanuts.
I see who it is. I know who it is.
It's Peanuts.
Okay. You could tell me that it's Peanuts, but I know who it is. I'm telling you, I know who it is.
Yeah, I know you did. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, dude? It's the owner of MarijuanaGolf.com, everybody.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Mr. Smith?
He's mad because we didn't mention it yet.
Yeah, well, because I've been interrupted the entire fucking time I've been doing the show. I didn't get to my line yet.
Guys, no worries, man.
That's cool. I know. You know what? Don't be so angry, sir. Please don't pull your sponsorship from the show.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is that?
What was that?
He's strangling an animal right now. It's like he's killing a.
No, I got the CDC's following me around, bro. They're fucking.
Pull your mask up. Pull your mask up over your nose, sir.
Oh, there you go.
Amy, do you believe this? Amy's drifting off into Ambien land right now.
Ambuland.
No,
the
Xanax. She had Xanax.
I know.
Get it straight.
It doesn't rhyme though, you know.
No, but listen. Thank you so much for sponsoring our show.
Oh.
This is the first time I think I've ever spoken to you.
Yeah, how are you, darling?
Good. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm great. I'm smoking some weed right now. Just watching. I don't even know what I'm watching. Commercial.
You're watching
Impractical Jokers.
Oh, hey, you know that?
I love that show. Did you know that
Joe's gone?
Joe's gone.
Joe's leaving.
God, he's getting divorced, and it does. They'll never be the same.
They're already divorced.
He's from New York.
No,
so.
they're not divorced yet. I don't think. They said no. It said
they're
it said the other. They're separated, and they're
Yeah,
gonna.
you're right,
He's taking a break because he wants to raise co-parents
2
with her.
kids. Yeah,
Right. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you know what that means. Yeah, he fucked up.
Yo, you know he did. You know he did.
Yep.
Amy.
Well, of course.
His
He's the
wife
funniest
was
guy on the
hot.
show.
Hold on a
His wife
second.
was hot. He's stupid.
I want to bring Amy into this conversation. Amy,
I wouldn't say he's the funniest.
Amy, are you still there?
Oh, I'm still here.
Would you get together with a guy named Joe Gatto? I mean, his last name's
Joe Gatto.
It means cat. Joe Cat.
Can I see a picture of him first?
You ever seen Impractical Jokers?
Impractical Jokers.
He's
the one who really should just at this point shave his head.
Yeah,
He's the funniest. I know, but he's the funniest one out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
all right,
Sal's pretty funny. I love Sal.
Let me ask you this, Penis Game Amy. What's with the name like Penis Game Amy? Okay, an athlete for sure. Are you more attracted to the funny guy, or are you more attracted to the handsome guy?
Funny.
So Joe Gatto's your guy. Joe Pussy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey Kevin, that's why you and I are good, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? One of us is good looking, the other one's funny.
Yeah. You choose.
Oh my god.
It could go either way. It could go both ways. No, I definitely
don't go both ways.
I won't do that. No.
I like a threesome.
I'm not surprised.
Not with Kevin. I'd do it with you and your friend, man, your girlfriend.
Slow down, bro. Pump the brakes, man. I mean, let's talk about it.
He wants us. He wants us.
Amy, can you believe it's
not Kevin?
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Whoa, hey. Video chat, Amy. What's up? 11:05. Oh,
in the parking lot downstairs of Dump Tower.
Hey, Darren, you've got fans, by the way, from the show. I mean, you're not, you're a sponsor. You're like the Dan O'Brien of the Kevin Holly Show, and
Dan O'Brien.
You've got a girl in the chat saying, "What's up, D? What's up, D?
What's up,
Hell yeah!" Oh, no, that's cool, man. Seriously though, I need more swag from marijuanagolf.com, and I think we should do a little exchange, man. I've got some Kevin Holly Show swag. Maybe we could do a little, we should collaborate and make something that's marijuanagolf.com and the Kevin Holly Show on the same items. Maybe stickers or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool, man. Yeah.
I'm in, man.
Bro, I got to tell you.
I'm just saying that I'm still waiting for Holland.
Yes, you just. So wait. I was just about to say. I am working on something.
Garbage human.
No, you know what? Fuck you, Kevin.
Oh, Holland, calm down.
you.
Pump the brakes.
All right, so
Who's Holland?
God, jerks. You guys are
kidding.
jerks.
It's a joke. It's
You guys
a
are
total
jerks.
joke.
I'll tase your
No,
ass.
no. I'm working on something cool for my girls.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Make it
But I
worth
have
it,
to.
yeah.
I have to sneak over to his house when he's asleep.
Oh, good Lord.
And take pictures of him.
I don't do that.
And it's going to be on
No,
T-shirts.
when that happens, people get shot, and nobody ever knows about it.
Oh, shut up. Where are you going to bury him?
I think you should do it. I think you should do it.
I'm going to.
I guess so, yeah. While you're there, can you
I
walk
think
my...
it's a horrible idea, but I think you should do it.
While you're there, will you walk my dog? Nobody walks my dog but me. So if you could do that before you take pictures of me, that way it won't wake me up,
Your brother
There
could
you
walk
go.
your dog.
No,
I
my-
could walk you. Your
my
dog
brother-
likes me.
My brother can't walk my dog.
Why?
Because he's stupid and he lets the dog walk in front of him, and then the dog pulls itself out of the collar and runs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother doesn't know how to walk a dog. He's a dick. Hey, so
He's a dick.
Penis Game Amy, you like bald guys?
Yeah, I like a clean shave. Yeah.
Okay, well Darren's very clean shaven. Oh wait, my bad. Darren's got a girlfriend. Yeah, I forgot.
Listen, I am clean shaven, top and bottom. The carpet does match the drapes.
Oh,
Wait. We should know if you're clean shaven.
Hey, you know what? I gained like 2 inches. Fucking like 3.
You know what today was?
And then-
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, is today like gained 3 inches there?
Well, no, today is
It was for me.
It was what? It was as Kevin, as everyone knows, today
I
was
shaved today.
Today was my waxing day with my friend Michelle, who owns the Brazilian.
We both had a pubic experience.
She does my Brazilian
Keep it
waxing at the Brazilian wax
that's
bar
gonna
next
hurt.
to Zimzari in
That has to
Richie.
So
It only hurts the first couple times.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, that would hurt.
If a man goes bald, does he lose his pubic hair?
No, he does not.
No, it turns into
No, I
No,
think
he
I
does
think it
not.
actually grows faster. To be
yeah,
honest with you.
it turns into like steel wool, right?
Yeah, but here's the problem:
yeah,
it goes
no,
gray
it's just like,
and
oh my
wiry.
God.
And
yeah,
Your hair is your hair and ball hair. Oh my God, it just fucking grows and grows.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm not quite there. But listen, if
I'm
you're,
not sure he's not there because he's pretty gray.
I'm not that gray.
What the hell?
Look, how are you? Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
I have no gray hair.
Miss silver
Gray on purpose,
purple
on purpose,
lesbian haircut.
on purpose. This is Kevin. This is the longest I've had my hair in years.
Almost as long as the hair on your nipples.
I'm,
Don't you can't show
I
them.
know.
That's a yellow card, dude. That is a yellow card.
That's a red card.
He's always calling me a lesbian. This is seriously the longest I've had my hair.
I
Look
thought
at it.
yellow card. That's hardcore
Kevin,
soccer stuff
look at
right
this
there.
the longest.
Okay, it's long.
I can't grow hair.
All right, yeah, I
We
noticed.
can't all have luscious, awesome hair like you. So
Oh, so now it's luscious and awesome, but a minute
is,
ago
but
it was
it's
gray.
great.
Yeah.
I love gray. Gray hair is the best. Gray hair is so freaking sexy.
I think.
Oh my God.
Listen, when you
Too bad it's break time.
when you yeah, all right. But when you start going bald, which I don't know anything about, but when you do,
He won't. He'll never go bald. He has the nicest hair
I
ever.
know, but I am bald, and thanks for pointing that out, Kevin.
No,
but you're a handsome bald. You know.
Yeah, I look like Bruce Willis,
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
I can't do
Darren
that.
Smith.
If I shave my head, which I've done before because I got a bad haircut and I had to, I had no choice.
No, you did it
Yeah.
for
And I-
the girl across the street.
I did
for the
it for
chicken
my-
across the street.
I did it for my friend and neighbor who has
the chicken across the
cancer.
street had cancer. And he did it.
My head is shaped like a half deflated kickball.
No, you have a nice shape head. You have a nice shape head.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, but
It's got dents in it and stuff. You know, it's all
Oh,
big
that's
too.
funny. Your top head has dents in it too.
I saw a friend recently I hadn't seen in a long time, and he's like, "Dude, are you an alcoholic?" And I go, "No, why?" And he's like, "You've never had a DUI?" And I'm like, "No, what are we talking about?" And he's like, "Well, your head is so much bigger than the rest of your body."
What?
Yeah, he's like, "You look like the type of person that like an
South Park.
alcoholic." Yeah, you get like
Mackie.
you get a giant head because you're not. And I'm like, "No, dude,
You don't look
I
like
just
that.
always had a big head. I guess
He
I
had
don't
problems
know.
or he felt guilty about his own life.
I don't. Yeah, that guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
total
is?
garbage human. That guy. I'm not gonna say his name and give him the satisfaction.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know who he is.
It's okay. Sausage Shame Department asks, does it match like the interior of a gray Oldsmobile? I mean, I don't know.
Kinda.
Darren,
Right?
if I recall, you were back in high school. Didn't you drive like a Cutlass or a Firebird or something? I can't remember.
No, dude, I had a Honda Accord. I had a Buick Somerset.
Somerset,
was my
yeah.
first car.
I think that's what I remember.
I had a Honda Accord, the black one with the headlights that went up, like the
Yeah.
eyes open.
Hell yeah, dude.
The 1988 Honda Accord, dude, and I had the freaking 6-disc changer in there.
I think I remember that, dude.
That I stole from fucking. Oh, I can't even say where I stole it from, but.
No, yeah, no, statute of limitations.
I know.
Wait, you
yeah, I
stole
know.
it from who? Who?
Don't egg him on.
Statute of
No, I'm
limitations.
not gonna say shit. Oh, I'm not saying shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't from a person. It was not from a person. It was from a
Kmart.
something else. It was from a very large company.
Venture.
Where'd you go to high school?
Stop
What's
it,
that?
Holland.
Where'd you go to high school? I'm just curious.
I went to Conan High School with the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that we're talking to, Kevin Howley.
Thank you. I only, but I didn't graduate from there. I graduated.
No, you went
I know,
to
but
River Ridge,
He
didn't
moved.
you?
He moved. He
Yeah.
moved. He went there.
You graduated
for
from
what, 2
River
years?
Ridge.
No, I went to Golf High. After
Oh, you
that.
went to golf?
You went
Why?
You went to Conan for 2 years, though, right?
Actually, I left in the middle of my junior year, so I was there for 3.5.
Oh,
yeah.
2.5. Okay.
3.5. Yeah. I went to prom there. You know what I mean? That was my prom. I mean, I went to
Well,
prom.
No,
there.
because he was
we
popular
went to
with the
junior high
girls.
together too, though.
Yeah, true. Me, junior
We
high.
went to junior high and in high school, so we've known each other. Yeah, fuck.
We've known each other
for a long time.
long enough to piss in each other's wetsuits, right, Amy?
Oh.
You got to stay warm.
Amy's Xanax has kicked in.
Amy is a triathlete. Darren, I don't know if you're familiar with Penis Game Amy. but
Amy sounds great.
She's awesome, and she's going to be doing this triathlon, escaping from Alcatraz, coming up, which is going to be televised and badass. So we're super proud of her.
Oh, that's
thank you.
fantastic.
In June,
Yeah.
right? Is it June or July?
It's June 5th.
I can't wait.
June 5th.
Doing what? Okay, tell me the whole story, please.
It's
Okay,
it's
I'm
6
gonna-
months and a day before the anniversary of the insurrection. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to swim from Alcatraz Island across the San Francisco Bay, then
Holy
bike 18
fudge.
miles, and then run 8.
Oh, you're crazy. Oh, God bless you.
That is not the craziest thing I've done.
Oh my God! Can I slap a logo on you and give you
Hell
some
yeah.
money?
Now we're talking. See, now we're talking.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
shit goes
please
down.
do. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
do
we'll
that.
raise some money from you for you.
From you. He says from you.
From you.
Typical fucking Freudian slip from a salesman. I love it.
Hey, you have that recorded, right?
Yes, I do.
Ah,
I am sponsored, but if you give me like some kind of removable tattoo, I will put it on my body somewhere.
oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, you know what would be even better, Amy, is
We'll
if
put Holland's Hairport on there. We'll put Kevin's
yeah,
different businesses
and we'll all
on
sponsor
there.
her, give her a little cash. You know?
She won't.
Yeah,
She won't even need a
exactly.
bathing suit or a wetsuit.
No, she could just go nude.
You can
well,
go
she
nude.
needs a wetsuit. though,
Yeah, right on
Steve.
your, we
Oh,
want
so she
your,
can
we
pee
want
in
your
it.
left and right cheek.
Yes.
I'm not
If
swimming
you're
in the bay
swimming,
nude.
there's only things that we're looking at.
Yeah. Or if she spins over to catch her breath, her boobs.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Got those boobies.
Yeah, we're good.
She's kind of
Yeah.
stacked. So, but here's what.
We'll take those too.
She's pretty stacked. She and I wear the same size bra, I think.
Oh my God, that's some big boobies.
Yeah.
Listen, I have an idea.
Ooh, can you send me those guys?
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Kevin will later.
I have a really good idea for Amy. Like, you know how you have like, okay, remember the scratch and sniff, right? Well, you remember the invisible ink? Remember the invisible ink?
I never liked the scratches. It
So-
felt so bad.
What if we do like an invisible ink on her wetsuit, and when she pisses in it, it says marijuanagolf.com. It's perfect.
If she's gonna be in water, bro, it's gonna stay the same color.
No, it'll be warmer because it's cold water. The warmth. It's like pisses and then, marijuanagolf.com.
Oh man, yeah, it'll be right on her ass because
Yes!
that's what we're seeing.
It's perfect. And the O in golf will be shaped like a golf ball right on her butthole, you know?
The dimples.
Oh my God.
The dimples.
Oh my gosh, you have two.
But, seriously, if you guys have removable tattoos, I will rock them when
All
I
right.
do.
Darren, call me over the
yeah.
weekend, Darren, and we'll figure it out. I'll do some research and we'll figure out some like removable tattoos. We got to make this happen. That would be so badass.
This is hilarious.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, that would really put Amy on the map. You know what I'm saying? Really.
It sure would.
I'm trying to talk her into it.
Sure would.
See, like, this is why I'm not a good salesman. I'm a really good salesman, but sometimes I take it too far. Like, she's already said yes. In fact, it was her idea, and I'm like, oh, it'll really put you on the map, Amy. Let's do it. Like, you got to say yes. And she's already like, I already said yes, dude.
I'm the worst salesman ever. Ever. I used to get in trouble all the time with corporate for not selling products.
You were afraid to ask for the sale, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not that. I wasn't afraid. First of all, I don't believe in spending that much money on stupid hair bullshit that you don't need.
That's not the point.
I'm an artist.
I was selling cars for years
I'm an artiste.
when I was younger. And it's like, I don't like Ford Escorts. I don't like Ford Tauruses, but God damn it, if somebody comes in, I'm like, you look great in that Taurus.
Don't lie to people.
Wait.
That makes you a
Can I
liar.
interrupt?
No lie.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Amy.
Can I say something?
Everybody looks good in the Ford Taurus.
Yes, Amy. Go ahead.
I'm about to drop the mic. Bitches, I'm already on the map. I'm just doing you guys a favor.
Oh, you're right. And I'm stupid. You're totally right. We already know this, Amy. Oh, my God. Excuse me.
Let her talk.
Oh, sorry, Darren. Go ahead.
Or
Amy.
is she done?
No, she's going to drop the mic.
No, she just did by
Oh,
saying
I
that she
know.
doesn't need our help.
Dead.
Oh, she dropped the mic.
Yeah.
I didn't hear her drop.
You didn't drop. Okay, I said, let me repeat it. Bitches, I'm already on the map. I'm just doing you a fucking favor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I never said you weren't on the map. I don't know.
That was me.
That's not. Yeah, that's totally him.
That was me. Yeah.
But he didn't mean it like that, though. I know what he meant. He was just joking around.
I think that we should mic her up during the swim during the run event. You know what I mean? Like,
that would be great, wouldn't it?
Have a
live feed, live feed going.
At least mic'd up, like a lot of runners.
I know, but what about a live feed where we have her live though, talking if she wants to? I know it's a.
Well, we discussed this last week.
Yeah, we were talking about
Kind
it.
of difficult to do.
We were talking about mounting a camera on her somehow, and
yeah.
Well, of course, put a GoPro on her head.
I was thinking on her butt.
No, but I want her to win. So she says she
too much
won't,
drag.
but she doesn't believe in herself. So.
Yeah, we talked about like if she had a sewn-on penis like a rudder, it would help her steer.
Oh my God.
She's like, I'm too old. I'm not gonna win. I'm like, yeah, you can if you practice now.
Oh,
Hey.
let me give a motivational speech.
Right.
What about melee weapons? Are you allowed to bring melee weapons to beat the other people?
Can she take marijuana? That's what I want to know.
Ooh.
That'll slow her down. It slows me down while I'm working.
Sativa. Give her some sativa.
Of
I
course.
can't. It
Oh,
gives
it'll
me a panic
fire her
attack.
up.
I freaked the hell out on sativa.
Amy, of course, the weed golf guy is going to offer you some sativa.
Yeah. That's how I get around 18 holes, man. Otherwise, I get tired.
Oh my God. I would have it freaking. I can't. I tried it once. Oh my God. Then I had to take too much
smoking
Xanax.
weed?
No, I have a marijuana license. I like gummies. I eat the gummies, but I can't have sativa. then I have to take too many Xanax.
Oh,
And then
you
it
get
just
too
like
hyped
ruins
up?
it. Yeah. Like I'm just
No.
freaked the hell out.
Yeah, you know what? I can see that sometimes, but that's how my life is anyway, so I'm used to that.
Yeah. My life is.
I'm always just like going like that. So that's what I've always known.
I still am a firm believer that she should have some kind of a melee weapon. And like, you know, like Sausage Shame Department in the chat says, Amy, I made you a shank from a toothbrush. Maybe you could just like, you know, just rip some wetsuits. You don't have to kill anybody.
They don't swim that close together.
Well, if she goes underwater, nobody will know.
No, we do. There's like
Yeah.
2,000 people in the water.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
people are kicking each
Oh.
other in the face. Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Amy looks like she could absolutely take somebody down.
Listen, that's how. If you want to win the thing, you have to get up front, like right away. Like you can't mess around. Like I don't
Look,
care what it takes. You have in the swim. No, in the swim, you have to. And swimming has to be your strongest fucking. Like you have to be up in the top.
Bro.
Come on, man. I do all the studies with the what do they call that? The Iron Man.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, Amy, he's an expert on Iron Man studies, so you should take
Oh,
his
he
advice.
is. Have you done any Ironmans?
I in 8th grade I ran a mile and a half.
I've done 2, bitch. So
And then I
tell
ran
me
a mile and a
about
half
your
again in
expertise.
college.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
one time, I swear to God, one time I ran from Bay Hill to Orlando, to Kissimmee, which was 32 miles. So yes,
Really?
I did 32 miles. I did 32 miles in like 6 hours. Maybe no, not even 6 hours. It's probably 4 hours.
Amy,
And I slept for 18 hours.
I'll give you that, but
That
dude,
was
I've
my
done,
only
like,
thing I ever did, and I smoked the whole way home too. I was like running on the highway, like on the side of the highway, because it's the only way I knew home. And I'd stop, and I had a cigarette. And then I'd run again, and then I'd smoke. Dude, and I caddied that day at Bay Hill, so I did probably 7 miles on the golf course, and
that's the sativa.
then
for you.
dude, and then I did 32 miles. Then I did 32 miles to my house. Dude, and I had I only knew the highway home. My roommates weren't answering their phones. I didn't want, back then it wasn't like it was now.
So you gotta
No,
gotta know who you're talking to though. Amy swims that much in an afternoon on in a lake, a cold lake, just for fun and training purposes.
Crazy.
Amy, what was your last swim? Like just off the top of your head, last swim you did a couple days ago, whatever it was.
Oh, this afternoon I swam 1.5 miles.
And
oh my God,
that was just out in the wild, right?
No, I was in the gym.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I can't even walk like
What was your last wild outdoor swim?
We did a polar bear swim on New Year's Day, and that was about 1.2 mile, and it was in freezing cold temperatures, open water.
Did I hate to be the guy, but did your nipples get really hard?
Of course he would ask that. Of course
That's
he would
what I
ask
wanted
that.
to know too.
Oh my
I
God.
had to ask. I'm sorry. I'm a guy.
I'm powdering my nose.
Oh, okay. We should take a break.
We should.
Like
Did you cut
really
glass?
fast.
We'll take a really fast quarter of a cigarette pee break.
Whatever you got to do, but I got to pee.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
gotta pee, and I gotta go
Keep
to
me
bed
live.
because
Keep
I
me
am
live. I'll carry the
medicated.
show. I'll carry the show through the break.
Who's gonna hold the phone? You or me? Do you want to go in the bathroom with myself or with Kevin?
Bathroom vision. All right, listen. Now we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show. Penis game, Amy. I know your Xanax is kicking in. Get a good night's sleep. You need
Good
to
night,
rest
Amy.
up. Next 6 months.
Hey everybody, have a great night, man.
You
Hell
too.
yeah. All right, you guys. Love you both.
Bye.
Love y'all, man.
Toodles. By the way, before we take this break, go to marijuanagolf.com, type in the Kevin Holly Show, all one word, in the promo box at checkout, and get 10% off anything in the store. Get your golf balls with the Marijuana Golf logo, tee it up high, hit the green, get your beautiful breathable golf polos, your golf hats, and other apparel for the medicated golfer. We'll be right back with, with more of the Kevin Holly Show right after this quick message. Holy crap. I mean, we got to be quick on this one, right? I know. All right, we'll be right back.
The presenters, they're just so funny, and the music is really good.
You're listening to WBRFM, Real Radio for real people.
Tune in to the Kevin Holly Show. Live giraffes are being born every week on the IRN Internet Radio Network, your masturbation station.
No diggity. I got to bag it up. Bag it up, babe. I like the way you work it.
Hey. Hey, Beavis. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? I was like listening to a show today. Yeah. Yeah. It was like called the Kevin Holly Show. It was like pretty cool and stuff. They were talking about naked chicks and things. Alright. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Beavis, you should listen. What do you listen to it on? You listen to it on the radio, dumbass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get it on the radio. Radio. Shut up, dillweed. Listen to the Kevin Holly Show and just shut up. All right?
Hi, this is Andre from the Harps, and you're listening to Raku. Enjoy it!
John Stillman on the Kevin Holly Show. He might be, but he's definitely not funny.
Hi, I'm Clark Brooks, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Was there nothing else going on tonight? Or don't worry about it. No judgment. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up? It's Ryan Hoppy from the two-time award-winning Hoppy Hour podcast, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. How's Pops doing?
Cock chat.
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Andre from the Harps, and you're listening to GOG 109 FM. Enjoy it! Hi, this is Andre from the Harps. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Enjoy it!
This is Chris Glick from the world-famous Vape and Chill Periscope, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show on IRN on TuneIn Radio. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. All right.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
Man, when you doing the Kevin A. Holly Show again? Don't that come on Wednesday nights, right? I need to call in. I ain't called in to your show in a while. I need to call in again. Y'all still got the same number? I lost the damn number. I need to call in again.
That is not fucking cool.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the frickin' volume up, you monkey.
I'm warning you. What's he do? Nibble your bum? He's got huge, sharp... he can leap about... Look at the bones!
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Y'all be going on vacation? See, the thing is, if you about to be up out this biatch, check it. Peep Delta. We be flying all over this bitch. Let me ask you something. You fin to raise up and get your travel on? from the interior to the exterior. You got to get your posterior in one of these big-ass planes. Dog, you lay in the cut straight sitting on your ass and getting your drink on and your snack on while we floss and fly this mofo all over this bitch. East Coast, West Coast, it don't matter. Nia will get you to your hoe and back lickety-split. No shit. Then you be back at your crib chilling with a flat spliff, thinking we was some crazy-ass angel. Hell, these fat, round, thick-ass vessels run up in the sky so deep, it be crying. Yeah, you thought it was rain. So bring a towel, because at Delta, it's laid out like that. Call one of these fly-ass Delta coochies, and make all them punk-ass co-workers of yours catch the vapors as you be off and up out. You going? We fly you there. You been? We done already flew up in there. We got you covered like a Jimmy hat. At Delta, we loves us some flying, and it be showing like a motherfucker.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Kevin Holly Show, you're live. Who dat?
It's Ryan Villafora.
Hey!
We got him. Me and these whack fools don't agree all that much. I like Publix cashews, but these two love Aldi's nuts. A tea bag to these Packers makes them get hard. Their faces have taken more sacks than Brett Favre. Mosh is a Jew with ADD, but summer school classes taught him patience. I guess everyone in his family went to camp for concentration.
No.
Hey, it's Ryan calling up. I think that something's wrong with them. How many rapes have happened in Kevin's windowless van? All of them. I'm balling, son. Stop fast. I swear I'm not just hating, bro. But hey, you know what rhymes with podcast? I can't get on the radio.
That was a bar.
You ready?
Yeah.
They're gay, you know. Mosh and Kevin's stuff comes in his and hers. I'm just glad to be reaching out to all your dozen of listeners.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Okay, here's where the bars come in, Kevin. I'm going to give you the royal treatment. This is what someone would say to you in an actual battle rap. You ready for this?
No.
I'm the Prince of Thieves. Tell your mom I'll get a lot from her. I sure would be robbing her hood. Now look how much Kevin costing her.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Yo, he's coming for you.
Mosh is your Jason Mewes. His role is licking every spliff. So be silent and bob these Wessons, because I'll be giving Kevin Smiths.
Oh! Yeah, that was fire. Like, seriously.
You give white girl to white girls and you hit it every time. But the only way he'd spear a Britney is if Kevin fed her lines.
Oh, Jesus. Yo, he just put jewels on here. He just dropped a real jewel right.
It's gonna get worse. It only gets worse.
It sounds like Bernie Sanders.
You ready? Are you ready?
Kill us.
I'll fold you like a house of cards until this geek's head is hazy. If he charges, he'll get dropped. I'm about to leave Kevin Spacey.
Oh, shit.
I reign in X-Men whether or not he's scary. Mosh, we both battled Storm. Now you're getting Holly buried.
Oh, man. Sheesh.
Mess with me, SNL. Don't care how he's ever feeling. I don't do a subliminal guy, but I'll have Kevin kneeling.
Oh, nice. That was for the old heads.
Leave your girl home alone, and I'll be wet bandit smashing her in the bathroom, clapping cheeks like Kevin McAllister.
No! This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh,
I always try to say it, but
my illustrious co-host likes to jump on my toes with the welcome backs.
I like to wax your toes.
With the rejoins. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. We're gonna wrap it up for y'all here. We went late on our breaks, which is a good thing. That means we had content and calls and stuff, so that's always fun. Thank you, everybody listening on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, irnbroadcast.com. That is our flagship internet radio station. Also, our friends in London in the Wigan Borough at WBRFM. Hello, everybody. Hello, Governor. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's like 6 a.m. in the UK right now. It's time to get up. Our show's wrapping up, but it's time for y'all to wake up because you got, well, are you on lockdown? I don't even know. Can you go to work? I hope so. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. But we're not here to talk about that right now. Instead, we're here to talk about other things. What just happened, and I wanted to talk to you about this, Holland, because this is something that was, it's not the first time it's happened, and it's certainly not going to be the last time. But what happened on I-95 in Virginia, there was, so emergency crews, Tuesday afternoon, they freed the last of hundreds of drivers that were stranded by a snowstorm on Interstate 95 in Virginia after more than 24 shivering hours of watching their gas gauges drop, rationing food and water, and holding out for any kind of help. A 40-mile stretch of highway, one of the busiest travel corridors in the United States, came to a standstill overnight after a fast-falling snowstorm led to a jackknife tractor-trailer.
Oh, my God, and they were cold, too. What if they ran out of gas and didn't have heat?
That's what I'm saying. There was hundreds of other accidents, and people were just stuck out there for up to 24 hours. And I remember this happening in Chicago. They had a huge snowstorm a couple of years ago, and on Lakeshore Drive, it just kind of drifted over, and people were not just stranded, but they were. Are you okay? Man down!
That startled me. Not as much as when you taser me, but
I've never done that.
You liar.
So, but you know, when I worked in litigation support back in 2006 to 2008, I believe. In Tampa, downtown, right? And basically, the company I worked for, I was a production assistant, PA, if you will. And we made jury-friendly exhibits for attorneys to use at trial. So we would blow up pictures and mount them on Gatorboard and laminate them We would make a lot of copies times 12, if you will, for juries to have depositions and things like that. And we made a lot of custom digital representations of medical procedures, so you could see these medical procedures illustrations, and a layman, a juror, could look at these presentations and see what it would be like to have arthroscopic knee surgery or whatever, you know.
Orthoscopic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You can never say anything right.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Even in English, for fuck's sake. You say things in Greek wrong all the time. Orthoscopic.
So,
and you wanted to be a nurse.
doing that job made me very savvy to accident scenes and horrible, images. And I've said this before on the show. Sometimes my job description would be from an attorney or a paralegal or a legal assistant, and it would say something along the lines of the instructions. Find the 3 or 5 most gory pictures and blow them up, because they want that effect at trial to really bring it home. Like, wow, look how bad this event was, because it's an insurance company, getting sued, whatever it might be, And one of the worst things that I saw in those 2 years, and I saw a lot of things. I saw dead babies. I saw people get injured in accidents with tools, and they're suing Makita. You know what I mean? People chopping their fingers off. The iron fell off the hot iron fell off the ironing board and landed on a baby. Stuff like that, and parents suing other parents. All kinds of bad stuff. And at first, Holland, it was like, oh, wow, look, a dead guy. And everybody would gather around and we'd be like, look at the dead guy, Then it got to the point where it was like, oh, God, I know, it's another you would take it home with you. It was hard to swallow. It was hard to get it out of your head. I lost a little bit of sleep. I have some PTSD from it. I saw the most goriest things that you could imagine on video and still pictures of crime scenes, pictures of accident scenes, scooping up dead people with a shovel on the side of the road, stuff like that. And one of the worst things that I saw was there was an accident. I want to say it was on I-4, somewhere between Tampa and Orlando in Florida. And there was a controlled burn, okay, where they were trying to burn the forest. So
I know. They do it all the time.
Yeah, and it was also one of the foggiest mornings. And whoever decided on the controlled burn maybe didn't have enough data. I don't know. But the wind took the smoke from the controlled burn and mixed it in with the fog, and there was zero visibility. And a couple of accidents happened, then a couple more. Then people were rubbernecking in the opposite direction on I-4, and they slowed down, and then cars hit them, and it turned into this giant pileup. And there was hundreds of lawsuits, hundreds. And a handful of them came through our litigation support company for the different attorneys that we had as clients, And I'll tell you what, man, I saw a video of a semi-truck that had crashed, and it was just completely accordion mangled, smushed together. And they had the jaws of life and like a concrete saw, and they were trying to cut open the cab of this smushed tractor trailer cab. And when they opened the door, the body of the driver spilled out like brains and hair, like it was just mush, you know what I mean? And I was just like almost puked in my mouth, you know what I mean? So when I see this story about what happened on I-95, nobody's really reported on the accidents. Instead, they've been concentrating on how people were stranded, which I think is probably a good thing, because not everybody wants to turn on their TV and see blood and death, but
well, I don't think they actually show that on television anymore.
Not so much, but they're not even talking about it, They barely mentioned it.
Which is bad for the victims' families.
The worst thing to do is to find out that you lost a family member because of Facebook or the news or
that's
something.
The worst. That's the worst.
But in this day and age,
and people around here do that.
Yeah.
Oh, we took some pictures. And they posted on,
Hey, did anybody see?
Did you ever see that?
What was that accident?
54 in Rome Road.
Yeah, what happened? Does anybody know? And they're like, yeah, I was driving by. Here's some pictures. And it's like, whoa, don't share those pictures.
Nobody, somebody's family.
Don't post them. Say instead, if you're into that kind of stuff, instead say something like, message me. I have some pictures. I'll share. That's fine. Because then the gory people get together and they share those pictures, whatever.
There seems to be have you noticed there's especially a big problem on Starkey and 54?
Mm-hmm.
All the time. I think
Um,
those lights need to be adjusted because every day it seems like somebody's posting about an accident there.
Well, I mean, it's Florida. It's like California. That's what I love. I love to tell this to my older brother, you know, and I say things like, you know what, it's Florida. You know, we've been here for so long now, 27 years, 26 years now, whatever it is, that we've become accustomed to it like it's everyday life. But we always talk about like it wasn't like that when we grew up, you know. But you think about Florida. It is one of the most populated states in the nation. And, you know, you've got Florida, Texas, California, and, of course, the coastal states, you know, up and down the eastern seaboard. And there's a few places in the Midwest, you know, your Chicagos, your Detroits, you know. And but when you think of Florida, you know, it's Checkers, Walgreens, a gas station, Checkers, Walgreens, a gas station, Walmart, Publix. It's everywhere. It's the same. It all looks the same. And then you're like, oh, man, we live 5 minutes away from a trailer park. Yeah, we do. But we also live 5 minutes away from Gulf Harbor's Woodlands. You know what I mean?
No, the funniest though is like where Moon Lake is, and then where Water's Edge is.
Right across the street.
Do you
from each
remember?
other. Yeah.
It's like the worst place you could possibly be is Moon Lake.
Well, I mean, it's getting better. But
no, it's not.
I mean,
when was the last time you drove?
I like to be positive.
When was the last time you drove down there?
Today.
When was the last time you drove down there and made a KKK robe?
A robe. Never. That's all you. No, but let's be happy, says Darren in the chat. That's where I'm going. Like, you know, people want to bag on Pasco County. The people want to bag on Florida. Like, oh, Governor Death Santis, or you know, you live in a trailer park in Florida. You're a big dumb redneck anti-vaxxer, this, that, or the other. But in reality, you're literally mixed in, just like California, with people that drive Lambos and Bentleys and movie stars. John Bon Jovi's parents live here. You know what I mean? It is a place for people to come to die.
They live right down the street.
It's God's waiting room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It literally is. But it's also become a popular destination for people that want to be free and happy and live their lives the way the Constitution told you that you could live your life, in pursuit of happiness. You know what I mean?
I never wanted to move here, ever.
I was a child, I didn't want to leave my friends. My girlfriend, I had a girlfriend. You know, I didn't want to move to Florida. I had a girlfriend in high school. You know what I mean? But I did because I had no choice.
The love of your life?
Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, you know. I mean, think about that. You have 3 loves in your life. The first love, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have the person that you married, and then you have your children. And if you don't, if you get divorced from that person that you married, you still have your children. That becomes your, you know. So what's the third love? Is it the one you settle down with? Is it the one that you live out your golden years with? Is it your grandkids? How do you define that third love? If you don't marry your first love, like my parents were high school sweethearts.
I know. I've
married
seen all the
50 some
pictures,
years. Yeah. But if you don't have that, and like most people don't have that, that's pretty rare, you know.
What, your parents have? Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So and you and I have both been married and divorced. You 17 times, me
Shut
once.
up, asshole. 4, get it straight.
40 times, whatever.
4.
14? What is it? But I think you see where I'm going with that. It's like, you know,
but I guarantee you, Kevin, you've been in love more times than I have.
I fall in love so easily.
You are. You fall in love like, oh my God, this is really hot chick.
I love women so much.
He loves every girl. It doesn't matter. They can be big, small.
No, it's
white,
not. It's
Asian,
not.
Black,
it's not
Hispanic.
just that.
It doesn't matter.
That's a good thing. But it's not just that. I mean,
ugly, even really ugly, and I mean really ugly. And he's like, "Oh my God, check out this hot chick." I'm like, "What the?"
I beg to differ, but I think that it's a good thing when people fall in love easily, because that means they have a big heart.
I do. I fall in love easily, but I think you do probably more than I do.
Maybe
because you switch girls all the time.
I do not do that. I do not.
Kevin.
I'm single as hell right now.
Kevin.
I couldn't get a date to save my life.
Bullshit.
It's the truth. Ladies, my phone number, 727-550-7886. Call the show. Send me your dimensions.
Oh, my God. He's so stupid.
Don't even bother, really.
He doesn't even care about the dimensions. He likes every shape, every size.
But I'm not like, listen, I'm at the point in my life right now where I just want to finish raising my kids. And I don't have anything to give.
You do have the best kids. Now, you don't have anything to give. That's for sure.
I really don't. And I've said
just
this
your
before.
comedy and yourself.
I would be doing a disservice to any suitor, if you will.
Oh no! Don't put
Suitoris?
yourself down like. Don't.
I'm not putting
say that.
myself down. I'm being honest.
Yeah, but you know.
I just don't really.
The girls wouldn't care.
But
like,
maybe I do, and I just don't know it yet, or maybe I just haven't met that person
But the
yet. Or
girls
maybe
might-
I've met that person and I just am scared and timid. Maybe that's something. I don't know. But we're not unboxing Kevin right now. That's not what we're doing.
Okay.
Instead, we're talking about the eve of the insurrection.
Oh my God! I still don't know what it is. All right, let's see if I don't Google it. I don't want to Google it.
Don't.
I
We'll talk
don't.
about it tomorrow for sure because I'm gonna pull up.
Well, you know I'm not a liar, so I will.
You can
not Google it.
I think you should. That way
Why?
you'll be prepared for tomorrow.
You want me to?
Because we're gonna have to talk
If
about
you
it.
tell me to do it, I will.
I think you should.
All right.
But if you don't, it's okay. I'll walk you through it. But I have a
I'm really
feeling.
not that busy at work tomorrow, so.
I might come in and get a haircut.
Okay, yeah,
if you're
you
not
need
busy.
one.
I
You
do.
need
yeah,
one. All right.
that would be cool. And
All right,
I have a
come in.
badass resume that I'm shopping around right now, and
All
I
right.
probably should clean it up.
I told you that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check this out, okay? I predict
Yes.
tomorrow is going to be a media frenzy. Biden's going to be speaking at the Capitol, and all of the news networks are going to be covering it, and they're all going to be talking about how bad the insurrection was and how all these Trump supporters tried to overthrow the government and blah, blah, blah. And in reality, we all know that's not really what happened. And if you still think that that's what happened, you're either uneducated about it or you're part of it. But tomorrow is going to be a crap show, a shit show of propaganda about how bad Republicans are, how bad white people are, how bad they try to overthrow the government because they were pissed off that their guy didn't win. That's what it's going to be. And I'm going to be here comically, try to be funny about it, pointing out all of the nonsense. And I just did what you did. I just smacked my glasses on my microphone. That's why I wish you sat across from me instead of all the way over there.
I'll sit over there next week.
I'll have to move some
Actually,
things.
to be honest, I like those chairs better.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But here's my problem. There's no camera over there.
No, I can move the camera. No big deal. I'll just point it over there.
Okay.
Yeah, your camera's movable.
Yeah, I always liked, like, when I was just when Stan was here where I am.
Yeah.
And I was over there. I liked being across from you. Those chairs are
Well,
more
I like it
comfortable.
too because we play footsie.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could tase you a lot easier.
I know. Remember that one time? Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I
Here,
stirred up-
Holland, hold this for a second. What? Oh, fuck.
All right, so listen, the show's about over. Holland, I thought we did a great job tonight.
We did.
You were fantastic.
Thank you. So were you.
Oh, thanks.
Last week was good, too.
Oh, the last 2 weeks were
Yeah,
awesome.
we've
Yeah,
been
I was very
awesome.
proud of you. Ever since you passed out on the floor, it's been
Shut up.
gold. I
Oh
was
my
really
God.
concerned. I was like, Holland's on a downward spiral. She's going to suck from here on out. And instead, you completely turned it around from that day, and you're back to the day one. You're back to how great you were day one. Remember when I hired you? Well, without pay. And I was like, Stan, you're done. We no longer need you. You got to replace me. It was all because of the way you treated Summer Sweeney. You're like, oh my God, is she sick? She just went to the bathroom.
You were so mean to Summer. You were so mean
I
to
don't
Summer.
think I love Summer. We're very.
I
close.
love her.
I'm
Did you
very
see
nice to her.
she changed her hair? Remember,
Yeah.
Chris, remember they made a big scene.
They broke up.
They broke up because of her hair.
I don't think it's because of her hair.
Yeah, no. Remember?
She's seeing some other dude who's got a really long beard, but he's skinnier. Like she found skinnier Glick or something. I don't know. I was still up in
She
cahoots with
changed
that.
her hair the other day.
I'm in cahoots with that.
She changed her hair.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
whatever.
Remember, it was too dark.
I don't care.
So now she's highlighted. Are you mad at her now?
I'm a little mad.
You're mad at her?
She like replaced Glick within minutes. It seems. I might be
that
wrong.
real?
I don't know. I might be
don't
wrong.
know.
I'm still curious. As long as she's happy.
I'm gonna figure this out.
I hope she's happy, and I hope Glick is happy. That's all I care about.
I don't think
I just
Glick
hope
is
they're
ever happy.
Well, listen, the show's over. Stick around if you're listening on the IRN, or if you're watching us streaming on social media. Go over to irnbroadcast.com or get the IRN app. It's badass. Go into your Google Play Store and get the
I
app.
still don't have it.
Go to IRN, the Internet Radio Network, and listen to the show coming up next. It is the John LeBang Show. It's a lot of fun.
If he's on, he hasn't been on.
He's
in
on,
so
dude.
long.
The show's
No.
coming up. Yeah.
He wasn't on last week.
Holland, I love you. Thanks for coming.
I love you.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you, everybody
Thank
in
you,
the chat.
everyone.
Really
Oh, hell yeah.
Blood.
All right, bye.
It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure, and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, you have your headphone on.
All right, no, we're cool now. I just had to get off the networks really quick, so we're not going to do an after show. But Holland asked a very good question. Who was that at the end? That was my old boss on the dolphin boat. That's how he always talked. Okay.
Oh, was it?
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
It was actually a phone call I had with. That was actually a voicemail he left me. He even says it on the voicemail. Like, you'd be talking to him, and he'd be like, yeah, come in tomorrow, flush out the poop tank, and I'll buy you €1 instead of paying you, you know.
€1?
And, okay, bye-bye. You know, and he would just hang up. And he left me a voicemail one day, and he's like, all right, so we got to do something about it. It wasn't even for me.
Where is he from?
He's Greek.
He's not from Greece.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Not that accent, no.
I'm pretty sure. But anyway, he was like, he said something along the lines of, because there was a different Kevin that worked in, like, the office, and he took care of the internet stuff, you know, the website and all that. And he was like, hey, Kevin, I won't say his name. He's like, we got a problem.
Yanis Dimitri Costa.
Yeah, he's like, somebody left a bad review, and it's inaccurate. They're full of shit. And it's one thing to get a bad review if you did something bad. But he just, you know, was in a bad mood. He didn't like this, that, or the other, but it wasn't our fault. Is there a way we can take care of that? I don't want that review. And we've had other bad reviews he didn't give a shit about, you know. But it was the wrong Kevin. And he's like, so let me know what we can do about it. Okay? Thanks. Bye-bye. No, it's like, no fucking way. I finally got it on tape, you know.
Oh my god.
So that's why I put it on there. I don't think he knows. I know. Listen, I have a huge amount of respect for the guy. I know he's really tough to work for, you know, or work with. Like, he called me a faggot, you know what I mean? But just trying to be funny, and I get that. Like, he doesn't.
But you just said it. That's the one word we don't allow on the show.
Yeah, you know what though? It's the after show, and the only
that's true.
The only reason I said it was to describe. Oh, he called me the F word. Fine, whatever. Okay, but he was just trying to be funny, you know, and so I didn't take offense. You know what I mean? But I did understand that he's not really funny. You know what I mean? But that's, you know, the reason that I left, and I talked to him recently. Just to apologize. I was like, listen, it was really rude of me the way that I left. You know, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't the company's fault. I loved working with you guys. I loved the boat. I loved all of it. But I didn't get along with the captain. The captain rubbed me the wrong way. Like, it was unsafe. You know what I mean? And then eventually the captain got fired for pissing dirty. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. So we were, part of the Coast Guard consortium. I had to do all that, you know? And so I explained to him, and I was like, it was immature of me to leave the way that I did, but you have to understand why I did it. And again, I don't think it was right, and I apologize, and I'm sorry. And I've been on the boat incognito a handful of times. You guys are doing great.
How could anyone not recognize you? I mean,
well, he wasn't there. You know? But then I saw him. And I've been on that boat like 10 times now since I quit.
And no one knew who you were?
No, now I go there and I'm shaking hands and kissing babies and kissing hands and shaking babies and all the old
and they're
crew.
bouncing on your leg. And
no, man. In fact, the one lady at the kiosk was like, I remember you. You were so funny. Would you come back? She asked me to come back. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. It's not my cup of tea. I'm looking for more of a career type thing if I get out of entrepreneurship, you know. And the problem with working there was when there's bad weather, inclement weather, or if the boat breaks down, which happens. I mean, it's a machine, you know. Sometimes we had to skip a trip to get the boat fixed, you know. I was there to haul the boat out. You don't really get paid for that because you're not getting the tips. You're just getting the trip charge, you know. So the way that the payment structure, albeit was great, there was days that I made really, really good money, you know, like good money, more money. I've made more money on that boat on a Saturday than I've made in a week working for a corporate job, you know, in one day. And it was so much fun. Like imagine, remember the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise and the Australian guy?
Yes.
And they're like throwing bottles and having fun and making tons of money.
Right.
There's days like that, you know. So as a mature adult now, it's been like 7 years since I worked there, 6 years, whatever it is. I'm able to now go there and respectfully say, hey, shake hands. I can't wait to go on the boat today with these kids. And enjoy it, and I'll give you guys a great review. I'll tip the captain, you know, and the naturalist, whatever, and give him feedback. The girl at the office was like, hey, can I ask you something? She brought me over to the side, and she's like, how was the naturalist? She's new, you know. And I was like, well, when I was on the boat, you know, it was he wanted a comic, you know what I mean, and someone that was willing to become a naturalist. So I did, you know, for the most part. I didn't finish the Master Naturalist program because I quit before I'd finished it, you know. But, you know, I tried to be funny and be a bartender, you know. And I said, so when I was on the boat, I had the mic in my hand the whole time, and I never stopped talking. I was always describing the wildlife and doing my best to just be an entertainer. Sometimes I was wrong. Sometimes I sucked. most of the time I kicked ass. And I said, you know, to be honest, this girl, she's cute. She's very knowledgeable. But
you think all girls are cute?
Well, she was really cute though. And I'm like, but on the way back, she's like, well, we're done. And she just went and sat down next to the captain and put the mic up. And we went 40 minutes with just music playing. And I'm like, the people want an eco tour. They're on this boat because they want to learn about the wildlife. They want to learn about the scenery. They want to know about Tarpon Springs. They want to know about what's going on
Did you
around
pick up the mic and carry on?
No, because I was incognito. That was a new captain, new naturalist. Nobody knew who I was. You know what I mean? And I had the hat and the sunglasses on to get to the boat, you know, because I didn't want to talk to the boss, you know, because I was scared he hated me. You know what I mean? But after talking to the office lady, you know, and giving her my feedback.
Did they see your tattoos?
Yeah, now it's there's
You're completely covered in
fully
tattoos.
blown, no incognito anymore. Now they know.
I mean,
yeah.
obviously.
No, I walked around by the
like
bathrooms.
you could run around with your face
listen,
and mask, and I know who you are.
I avoided them. You know what I mean? So that I could, you know, get over there. But anyway, long story short, I have nothing but respect for Odyssey Cruise Lines, and Rio is the owner, and I think he's a great businessman. He probably was hard for me to work with because I don't know what he wanted, but he obviously tried to befriend me and be funny with me, but also be my boss and be a hard ass because he had to. So many people work there that you don't know who's cool and who's not cool until you feel them out, you know. And with the dichotomy between me and the captain at the time, we were friends, and then he was turning into drugs and stuff, you know. It made it very difficult a place to work. And I don't think that that's Rio's fault. It's not the company's fault. It's not the customer's fault by any means. And now that I'm older and I can reflect back on that, and I've talked to Rio and I've given my feedback and they've asked me for it, I think that we're all in a good place. And I don't think I'll ever work there again, although I would love to because I really loved it. I need more sustainable.
Here's the problem too. Like with anything, like there are things I've enjoyed doing much more. Like
it was a gig job. Let's say that. You know.
Okay, like remember when during COVID and we had to close the salon.
Yeah.
And what did I do? Where did I go? What did I do?
You curled up like a little baby and cried.
No.
You got diverticular clitoris.
Nobody pays my freaking bills for me. No. So
You hooked it.
No. You know what I was doing the boats. Remember the boats and the cars and the reupholstering?
Oh yeah, the sewing.
Remember that?
You made the hoods for the KKK. Yeah.
Kevin.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
After that, but
you have to be. That's where you got your skills. You have to be resourceful.
I did. So I went to work, you know, and I love sewing, and I learned a whole bunch of new stuff, and they were very impressed with me. And actually, one of them was listening. One of the owners was listening earlier. Yeah, so it was just, I loved doing it. I loved it. And but it just didn't pay enough. So there's so many things that I would rather do than what I'm doing. But like our mutual friend told me, Holland, yeah, I know you like doing those other things, but you just make money doing hair. You don't make money doing those other things, so you can't do those other things. It just sucks. But like at our age, we can't just do what we want to do.
No, and
we can't.
I get frustrated because
I'd rather just quilt.
I'd rather go surfing. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather do nothing, Holland. Nothing.
I believe that for a totally believe that.
If I had money, I would invest in my children and go surfing. And even if I couldn't,
both of them or just the younger one?
Both of them, of course. And
I'm telling her I said that.
She's probably listening. No, but
probably is.
I would invest in my children, of course, first, and then I would go surfing. And even if I couldn't stand up on the surfboard anymore, I would belly paddle out there and I'd float out there and just enjoy it. I would go for long walks, shelling. I would do the things that make me happy, and that's it. I would go to the range and blow off $100 worth of ammo in 35 minutes.
I haven't been shooting in so long.
Those are the kind of things, like, you know, I would probably still do Uber just once in a while, 10 hours a week, just the scheduled rides like the airport runs, just to meet people and talk and just conversate, you know.
Because you're like me. We're very outgoing people. Yeah. We love people.
I would ask you.
Yeah.
Could I rent a chair and
I would say yes.
Just do haircuts for men.
I would. I would let you.
Could you
Totally.
show me like three
I
or
was
five?
instructor. I was an instructor.
Yeah, 3 or 5 ways to do a fade. You know, what
now,
am I doing
now,
wrong?
Now
you know?
every year, you know, we do get the guy comes around and like checks everything, but you're just gonna throw your clippers down and say, it's my brother. I was just practicing.
Oh yeah, just put that out in the air. That's no big deal. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
he's not listening. He
how
doesn't
hard
hear
could
our
it be for me to get the most basic barber license?
It's
If I had the time and the,
it's
you know.
$3,000.
Okay, it's like
but
being
you're
a-
a single dad, so you could probably
like
get it cheaper.
Being a realtor, right?
But it'd probably take you.
Take a
I think 3 months.
6-week
it's
class.
a 3 or 4
yeah.
months. 3 or 4 months, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
So it's similar to becoming a CNA or a realtor. Just a
Right.
basic barber. So I'm not talking about what you
basic
do.
barber
Like
thing.
you do so many things. You're a
Right.
phlebotomist. You're a beautician. You
Uh-huh.
do hair, nails, all that. I don't want to do any of that.
Okay.
I just want to give dudes haircuts, like military haircuts. Like
That's
come on
what my
in.
brother wants to do too.
You're
He's
like-
like, I want to run a chair.
Yeah.
When he gets back. But here's my problem with my brother. He can't hear me right now because he's I think he's in the Red Sea this week.
He's a patriot.
Well, he is. He's in the Red Sea this week on a ship somewhere, and he can't hear me. But he's like, oh, you know, for so long he's been cutting hair since even boot camp because he would make money doing it. Because he's like, oh, I have a sister and da da da. But the problem is when he comes home and he and his buddies are out in the garage or out back by the bonfire drinking and, well, I'll cut your hair, man. The next
It's a
morning
little
I get a
different.
phone call.
Yeah.
Hey,
I cut off
Holland,
Joe's ear.
Holland, so I really, so your brother, you know, he does a good job most of the time. But can you fix it for me, please? And I'm like, let me guess, you guys were drinking again. He goes, well, I mean, yeah, it's your brother, so, you know how that goes. I'm like, yeah, don't let him cut your hair when he's drinking.
So I would just like, guys would come in and they'd be like, yo, could you fix my fade? And I'd be like, buzz cut? Yeah, no problem. You know, and everybody would get the same haircut. And I would charge them like $35, you know, because a celebrity haircut. Like celebrities, especially radio people like myself, you know, okay, they go to bars and they're like, I'll be bartending at, you know, the Dented Keg and
The
Crooked Poon, yeah, spoon,
is it?
whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
And come see me.
Cork.
And the bar is like on their social media, hey, check it out. Kevin Hawley from the Kevin Hawley Show is going to be guest bartending Saturday night while Coming Home the Band is playing. Come check it out. And it's kind of like having a band play. You got a guy behind the bar, you know, a radio guy. You got a band playing, and it's bringing the people in. You know, people want to come in there and shoot the breeze with I was a bartender. You know what I mean? I know I'm not that caliber of a guy, but that would be cool. And the reason I brought the Dented Keg up, by the way, is because, and I wanted to mention this during the show, we opened the show with a song from Coming Home the Band, and it was Loud Claps of Thunder, and they will be playing at, where is it? I got it right here. Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What?
Things stuck up people's butts. I had a whole thing for that.
No, wait, you know what?
Yeah.
I just watched a thing about that last night on YouTube.
Coming Home the Band, Saturday night at the Dented Keg in Newport Richie. Finally, they're going to be here locally.
Should
in
we
Newport
go?
Richie.
Should we
Hell
wanna
yeah.
go?
I would love to.
But what time, though? Because we have to be on air.
They're Saturday night. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we can go.
It's Saturday. I think they start at 7. So, yeah, that'll be badass, man.
We should do that for real, Kevin.
I know.
I mean, not just talk about like we usually bullshit, but let's do
I
it.
have their website pulled up here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Saturday, January 8th, Coming Home is at the Dented Keg Ale Works in Newport Richie. Let me pull it up here. Show starts at 7 till 10. We're happy to be playing for you at the Dented Keg Ale Works in Newport Richie, Florida. Come be a part of a unique listening experience where we share songs written by us straight from the heart, just for you in a relaxed, comfortable environment. We play from 7 to 10. See you there. That's badass. 3 hours of Coming Home the Band. Very, very cool. So, yeah, we should definitely go there. Here's a little bit of their music real quick during the after show here. Hell yeah!
Is that a girl? It is.
That would be Ambi Madden and her husband Tony. Tony is a shredder on the guitar. Listen to him.
My boys play like that.
Dude, you should see his fingers, man. They're like raw. Dude breaks strings every time he plays. And Amberly's voice is like so dark and deep and bluesy. You know? Oh, hell yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not into blues, so I don't know.
All right, listen to Abby real quick here. Ready? A little more vocals here. Come on. The Dented Keg Ale Works in Newport Richey, Saturday the 8th, next Saturday. Come see them.
When the answers are clear, it's scary to say all the words tucked away. I just have to know. I have to know. I have to know.
Patrick Craig's wife.
I have to know. So I'm coming out underneath when I come.
Come on, Holland.
What? She sounds good. I like her.
When I come out from under, I hear that there's a thunder. When I come out from under,
This is so good, man.
Awesome. What is that?
That's their band. That's their CD. That's one of their CDs right there. And rest in peace, Jason, their drummer, who passed away tragically last year. And they will be playing without a drummer like they always had before they had Jason in the band. And I'm telling you, it is soulful how good they are. You know what I mean? It'll put a smile on your face. It's a family-oriented band. They have lots of cool merch that's affordable and a lot of fun, and a lot of it looks like the artwork on the album. And you know what? I'm going to bring this. No, I'm not going to bring this. Tomorrow night, we'll give this CD away to a listener.
Oh.
We'll figure out a way to do it. We'll do some kind of music trivia or something like that.
Someone local that we will actually deliver it to?
No,
or?
I don't care who it is. Whoever wins, I'll send it to them, or they can pick it up. I could bring it with if they want to see the band play live. I'll bring it with me.
What if it's someone we already owe a swag pack to?
Oh, that's on you, girl. I know. All right, you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
You're like, I guess. Yeah.
I guess.
You're like, Daddy, I want to sleep on that that futon over there, the casting couch. But
no, your couch. No.
Last time you rolled onto the floor.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I did not.
Yes, you did. Everybody fucking saw it.
Because you shouldn't videotape people when they're tired and
I
work their ass off.
All I did was go bloop bloop with the video camera real fast, bloop bloop like that, so they could see your bare ass hanging out of your dress.
I know. Shouldn't have done that.
Why? They liked it.
It was entertaining. Whatever.
I suppose. Yeah. All right, Holland. Well, thanks for coming.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
7 to 9. Kevin Holly Show.
Saturday, we'll go out to the. What is it? Wait. Say the name of it again.
Dented.
Where is it?
Keg Ale House.
Where is it?
Newport Richey.
Yeah, but where?
I think it's on Main Street.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. I mean, I got it right here. Let me pull it back up.
Let's find out. So our listeners can.
Yeah, 5500 Main Street, Newport Richey.
Huh.
Right downtown.
I don't know where that is. Oh, you know what it was? Okay, I know what it is. I know where it is. So if you go, there used to be another bar there. It's not a very nice bar.
I don't know. It's a beautiful part now.
It's on the left side of that new Kangaroo place, which I haven't tried yet. Have you?
No, I haven't gone anywhere down there
And
in a
we
while.
didn't go to that other place.
Yeah.
Remember we were supposed to go last year to shit. What's the name of that?
Social?
The Social.
Yeah.
We need to go to Social. Oh, remember
I've been
I
there
picked
with the
up
kids.
food.
Yeah.
I've been there and knew everyone in there, but didn't
I
hang
would
out there.
I would skip the Social in a heartbeat to see Coming Home the band play at the whatever this place
We
is.
can walk around though.
Of course, yeah.
Walk around. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go check them out. They'll take a break. We'll hugs and then walk around, come back, or whatever. I don't know.
We'll say hi to
Figure it out,
all
yeah.
our fans and.
It's not like we're going to be out till 4 a.m. It's 7 to 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My kids will be either with their friends. One of them might be at their mom's. It's not a big deal. We'll make it happen.
It'll be fun.
Hell, we could probably take the kids. Yeah. You just raised one eyebrow.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you, Holland,
What?
their music is so good. I mean, you just heard it. It's badass.
It's good.
It's-
She has a beautiful voice.
I'm telling you,
I just don't like.
it'll rock your world.
bluesy.
Trust me on this one. You're gonna love it. Anyway, Rusty in the chat has a great question. Can I watch a replay of the show? Yes. When we end this stream, you'll be able to watch a replay on twitch.com/The Kevin Holly Show or facebook.com The Kevin Holly Show. Some of it might be copyrighted and muted here and there just because we play some clips live, which I don't care. The replay is fun and games. If you want an unedited, uncopyrighted version of the show without any muting, listen to it without watching it by going to Spreaker.com/The Kevin Holly Show and streaming it or downloading it for free or anywhere else you find a podcast.
It's on iHeartRadio too.
Yeah, anywhere, Spotify, anywhere you find
Like,
a podcast.
Usually, like when I'm in the show or when I'm in the shop, I annoy people by listening to all of the shows.
Yeah.
So you can find all of them but you can have your Alexa say it, or you just tell Alexa,
Yeah.
and she'll play it. Like whatever.
Anywhere podcasts are found,
Yeah,
you'll find
yeah.
a replay of the show. It'll be unedited because they're not going to copyright.
They don't. No.
Also, we are replayed on the IRN on what is it? Monday mornings and Friday morning drive, which is awesome. Thank you, Mike, for that. So yeah, you can listen to the latest shows that way. But yeah, if you want to,
Ted Peters. Oh, Mike Peters.
yeah, if you want an unedited version of the show, like just like it was live, listen to it in podcast form. What you can do if you're quick on the draw, you can watch it on streaming and play the replay through Spotify and time it just right. But it doesn't matter. The only things that get muted is like certain content for a few seconds, for a minute or so. It might just be music that was playing. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all about the live. It's all good times. Rusty says, cool, I missed most of the first half trying to thaw out my duck coop door. It reminds me of Colin stayed at a hotel with a duck coop door, I'm pretty sure.
What? Did he?
It is a motel with outside doors. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for sticking around for the after show.
Thank you.
I hope you all enjoyed that. But yeah, thanks for listening to the show, and we'll see you
We'll
guys
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, 7 p.m. live.
We go early tomorrow.
The IRN, the Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com tomorrow night, and we'll be streaming it on all the social media platforms as well. Holland will show up with bells on, and I will show up probably with a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops.
I'm gonna take a gander.
I'll
He'll
have
show up
jorts.
with either his what is
Jorts.
that stupid. All right.
Harambe?
He'll either have his Irish yoga shirt or
Harambe for president,
or Harambe.
Dicks out for
or
Eka.
he'll have the ramen noodles
or a pair of jorts.
or
Jorts.
You don't wear those.
You ever play lawn jorts?
No.
That's where my friend Josh.
I don't wear
takes-
shorts. You know me. I only wear skirts and dresses.
That's where my friend Josh puts on jeans and then cuts off the legs to make short jorts, and then he throws the leggings like lawn jarts to try to for points for distance. You know.
PJ does that?
No, Josh.
Oh.
Yeah. PJ stands for pantsless jorts. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I love you all. All right, get